Is that better?
Yakutan is generally lawless, except for whatever laws the local authority might...
How about now?
Yeah, that's better, Bob.
Awesome.
Okay. And strangers find loyalty hard to come by, especially in cities. Newcomers are likely to be observed and watched, especially from organizations...
Sorry about that. It's Thursday, that means it's Modern Thursday, live from Titan Games, the Casbah of Peoria Gaming, where card floppers and dice chuckers play in harmony. I'm Evil Bob, your resident head in a box, and we have a doozy of a match for you tonight. It is... we got 14 in-house, starting strong with Danzy v. Stubbs. Stubbs is still rocking his Gruul monsters. And Danzy is making us all happy in the pants by playing Rhinos again. Can't help but smile when the Rhinos comes on. So that's something interesting to happen. I hope the bear behaved himself on Tuesday. He promised he would be a good bear, even though he did wake up a little grumpy this year. And with the Cubs in the cellar so far at the start of the season, it's not getting much better. So he needs to take a little nap until spring actually arrives here in central Illinois. Illinois. While we are getting ready for the this official match to start, I want to thanks to the proprietor of the shop here, that's Mr. Dan Crawford, and his donation of 3 more brown oofies. Woo! 3 more brown oofies, and then when I checked the preserve today, there were 2 more, so another breeding pair for the Oofy Preserve. Fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate every single one of them. Whoever dropped them into the preserve didn't leave a name, so I can't give proper shout-outs, but if you watch, thank you very much. Everything goes straight to my heart and bleeds all over the stadium for things. Anyway, this match... Stop it. Stop it. That one. This match is underway. And Danzy is starting with a Crack-a-Fetch and get out a Windswept Teeth, or a Temple Garden. That's not a Windswept Teeth. Stubbs is also going to crack his black-green fetch land and get himself a Stompy Ground. Danzy also has another green-black fetch land on the deck, so that's something that's going to be happening. And Stubbs taps 2 and places down a Burning Tree Emissary, gets red-green, and you use that mana to cycle a card, and gets fatally pushed. Danzy does not like himself to get down that, so he has shocked himself twice with Overgrown Tombs, and plays down an Anafenza.
I assume that we'll start by asking...
Anafenza the foremost is a 4/4 for 3 mana. Nothing wrong there. When it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on another tapped creature you control. If a creature would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, that creature gets exiled instead. So replacement effects doesn't really die. Take that, you filthy varmint. Stubbs gets swung on by Danzy and takes it to the face, 14-14 after Danzy cracks a Windswept Heath, or a Fetid Heath, to, yeah, you can't get a forest with that one, bud.
I have an 11.
Kinda wish you could, but there's a Plains. Seems good. I will allow it.
Know this culture stuff?
11, amazing, 21, even better.
Funny when I push my 8, I'm in your face,
Sure.
guy.
I got a 15.
Coming up, I believe we're gonna have... Oh, it's the Rhino! Oh, I look away for half a second and the Rhino comes down. Danzy shoots up to 17 and Stubbs goes down to 11. Oh, 12? 12? Was he at 15? I thought he was at 14. Anyway, Rhino goes is on the defense. Stubbs gets attacked by Anafenza, who sends him down to 8 life. Rhino on the board. And Offenza goes attacking with the Rhino, gets the trigger. Everybody deals a lot of damage, and that's going to be lethal.
Corp fleet that purchased the fuel is 2 days overdue for departure. Suggests
Did he
something is
block?
likely amiss with the delivery.
Yeah,
So
that would make
let's
sense.
go. Let's go to.
And Stubbs goes out on his own terms, and the Rhinos deliver Danzy a victory. I just want to remind everybody that the Rhino 2019 is, in fact, the year of the Rhino. Oh my goodness, why is that on top of that?
Is he doing a let him roll?
Can they help you?
I can assist you, but I
I
don't.
can help.
6,
I have successfully aided.
8 plus 2.
Unless you got about 6 more players.
Oh,
it's
can
not gonna
wait.
work.
Can he roll?
Okay, let's see here. We gotta.
No, I just.
Oh wait,
rolled
we have to
with
have
my
Use
one.
toes.
diplomacy on
I'll
track.
go to
You can?
diplomacy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then,
Rhinos, 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 Rhinos.
What you find is that Reynald
Okay.
has departed for a small mining town called.
Why are you all on top of
Same
that?
town where they bought the-
That makes no sense. I gotta move you out.
Right.
Yep.
I want to move you
Where
out.
we're heading, by the way.
Convenient.
I need to
how
move
these things always
this
seem to come
down.
together like this.
Yes.
Mm.
Very
There's plenty
strange.
of fun. I'm not going too fast.
How easy is it to get to that town from
Plenty
here?
of fun. We somehow find the only
I'm not
way to
sure of
skip
the
all the
transportation.
combat. Get this done in 5 minutes.
We get in a scooter.
Would you like to rent a vehicle or hitch a ride?
Oh no, rent a vehicle.
Oh,
Okay.
grappling
We're
hook.
not paying for it anyhow,
Yeah,
right?
Hummer up here.
There it
I
is.
start shooting like
Okay.
that. I
This is
grappling hook,
free.
start shooting in the air,
They'll
waiting
cover
for
your
time.
travel
Okay.
expenses.
That's right.
Travel expenses. Got it. Yep.
You do have a choice.
So we're gonna get a very nice rental.
Hey, no, let's buy those best luxury car we can.
Getting shuffled up for game number 2 in match number 1 here. And it looks like they are not using the timer on the television so everybody can see. So that's a little unfortunate. So we're just going to have to take a guess about how much time is left in each round. But aside from that, no big deals. There we go. Alright, now everything is back in place. As the world is as it should be.
Another building full
Okay.
of posts, signposts,
Alright, all the Rhinos.
diggers die.
Let's start.
Clearly the bar.
Bye,
The
Rhinos.
sun beats down on the
Bye,
stage.
Rhinos.
The beer and good
It's okay, they'll be back.
cheer.
The Rhinos will always come back. So we'll get that out of the way.
Armed showbox.
Because it's not doing anybody any good. And Stubbs is starting off strong with a Forest into a Utopia Sprawl. And he's cracking a fetch and shocking himself down to 17. Danzy is at 20 still. So that's good.
Yep, yep.
Fetch is out. Stomping ground? Yes, stomping ground.
I get some information.
Gotta stay consistent. Consistency. That's how you win games in the modern format is consistency.
I'm assuming there's probably
How many times can I say consistency before y'all get
It
sick of
just
it?
seems to happen.
I'm gonna guess,
Let's see.
6.
There's a neat bar. There's an entranceway over there.
Yep, the entrance is over
Yeah.
here.
What do you want, buddy?
Represents standard formation.
If there's not root beers, what do you want? Pepsi.
Alright, so Danzy
The bottles, Coke, or what?
plays the Forest, and
I'm walking, look.
Yeah. Wait, I see. Oh, wait.
was that a tireless tracker or was that a Steel Leaf Paladin? Whatever happens, it got
So this is you,
abrupt decay. Not Danzy not letting Stubbs get a foothold in this game. He wants to control everything, and
Someone mugging someone.
I can bring out my
Uh,
sword and my knife. I can do that, too.
I don't know what that thing is.
No, I pull out my.
I'm sure it's not good. That's an enchantment. That's a gruel enchantment.
Here, a voice in your head says, "Oh, just."
I hate.
I'm gonna go
The dueling sword. I have a dueling sword.
like samurai, just put
right?
right back in there.
I also have an interplay Gosho. I don't know why I haven't sold one of them. So I just have.
Whatever the proxy was, Danzy didn't want him to have it, and Stubbs lamenting that he did not pull the trigger on that instead of putting this here enchantment in play. Oh, that's all your creatures have riot, I believe. Sorry, all of your creatures have sassy.
I'm just gonna shove it down someone's throat.
Oh, wait.
They're gonna fight a hold of and shit.
RDX Dragon, it's standard Bob, you wouldn't know. I understand that. I mean, I can know good things, but... So, one with haste, looks like it's we've got the Burning Tree Emissary, and we've got another creature that came down. Gave him haste, and they're swinging. Gave one haste, gave the one with haste a +1/+1, and Dancy got hit for 5. That's what happened there. And I do know some cards that are in standard, just not a whole lot of them. So, don't be mean to me.
Here's the bar. Seating areas. Restrooms.
Burning Tree gets in for another 2, Dancy to 13. Oh, Dancy down to 8. Wow, I missed something big there. Stubbs gets to untap. Dancy stuck on 3 lands and no Anafenza to save him.
So you're coming in. You said you wanted to do.
Dancy draws and plays a land tapped.
Also can be done untrained.
Okay.
17 is mine.
Percent.
Okay.
Worse than that, what I ate,
That's
so
a good.
RDX Dragon.
that would be nice.
Well,
What I ate for you. That would be
And I
nice.
It's
don't
gonna
have-
give him haste. So even the Elvish Mystics get onto the attack, or the Arbor Elves get into the attack.
You saw something
Uh,
That's who?
A shearing.
Oh, don't worry, I've only just memorized.
I don't know. Is that a Goyf?
Otherwise.
I think that's a Goyf.
But people.
Yeah. We're about
Arbor Elf gets in for that 1 damage.
And 2 vests.
You actually
Scavenger Ooze, that's gonna be some life.
Bodyguards.
Sheeran and 2 vests.
Okay, Zach.
Okay.
Obviously bodyguards. It does say bodyguard on my sheet.
Bodyguards.
Yep.
But you see them. There's other people scattered throughout the room.
Don't see the kid catch a
These
ride.
people look like you're doing some shady dealings.
No.
Who just found?
Just
Okay, good.
enjoying the
I
time.
stop over to them and ask what they're doing.
Hold on.
Okay.
So behind the bar is a Waisaki.
So Scoos eats Danzy up to 2 life. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom.
Rocking my.
And as you guys walk in, she yells from over the bar, would you guys like to buy some drinks?
Yes.
I will have a Bud Light.
Rhythm of the
I'll
Wild.
find, the most original planet form of.
Okay.
Bing.
Still in there.
Obviously, I purchased some kind
So
of.
Goyf is a 2/3, I believe.
Gonna be at.
I believe that's what that is. Rhino's gonna save the day. Danzy up to 7. Stubbs down to 14.
So you guys get
Oh, it looks like Danzy took a little bit more damage than I thought. So
gets something. Not
No.
really sure what it is. He saw her mix things up behind the bar, but
Rhino comes down. Stubbs down to 9.
only kind of tastes.
So his own Scoos comes down, and in response to that Scoos, he's going to be eating something out of the graveyard. No creature's allowed to be eaten by Stubbs. And Goyf is going to perpetually be maintained as a 5/6, I believe.
Like to talk to any of the other folks first.
Alright.
I actually want to talk to some people. We are looking for a friend.
Now let's see what Danzy has in mind, because he does have a Rhino, so technically he is going to win this game. And we're going to Ass Trophy.
He used to be a good, great soldier, though.
Have you seen him around?
He wasn't a soldier. He was delayed hit, which is he was a recon.
But
Okay, so it's Scoos fight.
even though he's not very nice, he was able to transmute.
Assassin's Trophy the Scoos, and in response he's eaten something, so Dandy in response is going to be eating. Or he tried to.
How do you do that?
So Stubbs eats up to 10.
Fuel found.
Basteron is the ore that they're able
Alright, Goyf is sitting at a 5/6, because there is a creature in the graveyard.
They used it, right?
Right.
But now they didn't, and then
Now he's turned it.
And we are pathing the blocker.
You sure he didn't
Danzy
tell us?
pulls out the victory because the Rhinos! Rhinos! What you gonna do, brother, when Rhinomania runs wild on you. Where's all the rhinos? There's the rhinos. Rhino! 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 Rhino!
Stable jobs,
Rhinos!
good jobs that we can use to
Look at them rhinos. All the good rhinos. Big rhino. Rhino! Ha ha! Danzy pulls out the victory because, of course he did. It's rhinos. See, when you play rhinos, you win. It's how it goes this year.
people have already paid for your drinks because they've earned money based on Reynolds deals, and they have extra money to spare, so they're perfectly willing to buy your drinks for you.
Oh, so good. Danzy
Twitch.
I have no idea.
picks himself up to 7 victories on the year.
So, someone gives me some mud full of dirt, I give him like 10 credits. Just like.
And Stubbs, unfortunately, falls down to 4.
Yeah.
Ooh, 0-4 on the year. That's hurts. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I do feel bad. I'm sorry, Stubbs. Ah,
Okay, so
the rhinos are real.
mine is
The
that
rhinos are real.
in the mine,
It's so good.
working through
So good. All them rhinos.
so if you'd like to go find him,
2 games,
welcome to do
2 rhinos. No hope for your opponent.
Yeah, the people that have bodyguards, we always.
Tell me, what about these
Let's
guys?
let's talk to them.
I walk up and talk to the
Okay.
Anyway,
soldier. I just like.
the
walk
people.
slowly past the dogs. If they
Let's
go-
see here. Snell said that he has been wanting to watch a little bit more Jacob on cam, so so I'm gonna find out if he wants to get on. If not, then I don't know.
That's a guy.
It's a guy now.
That's a guy. His name is Phil. He's a male shearing envoy.
Okay.
And
But
Phil's
I would like to remind everybody that Thursday Modern is filmed in front of a live Starfinder audience. Hello, Starfinders!
He seems to have accidentally took something that was
Okay.
killed or how you say it.
I am going to take a
And he
I just
somehow
want to know
took
what
That-
my friend is.
out for half a tick.
He's going with the
Where's my
neutral
Starfinder?
route.
There.
I'm going with the slightly truthful route.
I don't need that.
So you're from the Starfinder
I don't
Society.
need that.
That's
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah, they're gonna clear that out.
Draw your swords because they didn't get
Okay, I can do that.
When you got the blood moon, play the blood moon.
No, I just want to keep it in 30 feet of that person. Taking the stool.
You know, wait, are we talking?
But I heard my friend was working somewhere.
I can give you +2 AC if you're standing next to me.
Well, then you're there next to me right now. I believe, aren't you?
I'm gonna be drinking here.
I'm just
Welcome to the booth, Stubbs.
Note to self, if you can play Blood Moon, play Blood Moon.
That's interesting. Another thing to think about is you went up against rhinos. And considering that 2019 is the year of the rhino, you didn't have much of a chance. I'm sorry.
I felt like letting them have it anyways as soon as I seen a rhino.
I mean, it's the whole Michael Jordan argument. You can't stop them. You can only hope to contain them.
I just want to know.
But you can't contain the rhino. Because I told him a million times, chain link won't hold rhinos.
At this point, I'm just like.
As soon as he played rhinos, I was like, he's playing the Bob deck. Yep, he's playing the Bob deck.
See, it's funny because Danzy picked up the slack because Rockin' Ricky Ruff is rhino-less again. I don't get it. When Ricky plays rhinos, he wins. I guess he got sick of winning. I don't
How
know.
do you get sick of winning?
I don't know. I don't know. I ask Ricky that every time. He's like, he just looks at me and smiles in that Ricky way, and he can't get mad at that face. You can't. It's like a teddy bear with glasses on.
An otter with glasses, because he's a big guy, so he's an
I'm
otter.
just waiting for the
Yeah, but
delivery. 2 days
otters
delay.
are ferocious.
We're taking
Let's
very
take
serious.
Rhinos.
I understand
Uh,
issues
Ask them.
or have problems with us. We just want
I'm gonna find Ricky Ruff in the Rhino or in the Rhino world. I'm gonna find Ricky in the Animal Kingdom. I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna try. This is a task. This is a task. It's gonna keep me interested. Let's see here. Let's go searching. Where's my mouse? I can never find my mouse.
I'd be very
Let's see here. Everybody's gonna start 20 life no matter what.
careful with calling him.
So let's see here.
Do people not like him?
Okay, let's start here.
Oh, everybody likes them, don't they?
As he says this, I'm like, we're
We
down.
purchased the fuel and had it analyzed.
All right. Boom, boom,
We
boom.
purchased a lot of it.
Let's see if.
It's
Oh.
not what Talbot says it is.
Ah.
Oh, so it's not like it has something to
He's
do.
not very.
You know what?
Well,
What is it then?
well, that explains why.
I think I got it. I think I got it. It didn't take long. Didn't take long.
Smart guys, it doesn't even deliver. Makes you more
Well,
money.
I mean, he might have made
Okay, I can agree with this.
I don't suppose they have
Right?
I can totally agree with this.
All right. I got. Oh, I think this is it. I think this is the winner.
But that doesn't happen to
All
What
right.
about the guy from the TV show?
Yeah.
But it might be special.
I'm trying to find the character, their TV show character.
Well, that's what Reynolds
The-
claims, but
like,
I don't believe that.
From
Okay,
the Meerkat Manor.
Yes.
Regardless,
Like
we'll be
the,
fine.
the narrator or them?
Yes,
Them.
Well, no, they're not as cute. And I can't always get a good shot of them, but this one
So,
I got. Let's see here. It needs to go
would you guys be willing
here.
to Reynolds
Here we go. Okay.
Sure.
Yes, I
So
would agree.
let's see if I've nailed it. Let's add.
And how many pieces?
Sure. We can surely make sure that you can have a discussion with him. We'll bring him here, or at the location of your choice. So that you can have a
Oh, I
discussion.
never got a picture of him.
Surely our good friend.
That's right.
will
Oh my goodness.
accompany us
Yes.
to that.
All right, hang on. I got this. I got this. Okay.
give me a diplomacy.
I have a 4.
Can I give him a straight?
You're rolling as good as Joe.
I got a 3.
Is my 8 high? Oh my god.
Yeah, your 8 is the high roll.
Oh,
Nope.
that's bad.
11's the high roll.
I got 11. Okay.
Got 11.
It's better than
Can
my
I do
8.
anything better than 8? Probably not.
Well, I think I'd rather you not be interfering with.
Take just a
I give him
second.
credit. I go on my way.
Entertain the masses. I'm working.
I'm going on my way.
You
I don't care if I
got
make.
complications now.
I don't care if I make a first bag.
Well, Bob would know what standard is.
Yep.
No, I don't. I don't play that crap.
To meet him.
But you still see the new cards that come out.
So
Yeah,
what
but I
was
don't
that
pay
about?
attention to 90% of them.
Probably the mines.
Oh, I'm sure you paid more than 90% to War of the Spark.
So
Oh yeah.
we all go.
Oh yeah. So many legends. So many planeswalkers. So few deck slots.
Like a good thought.
What did I do? Oh yeah,
That way we will.
that one.
What's this?
Da
piece
da
that you're
da
looking
da
for?
da 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 da.
Oh,
Come on.
you're introducing
I
it.
don't know, Jimmy.
Okay.
No.
He's stolen.
Special something.
So,
We don't they have massive.
I'll just do that.
just
This is fascinating
I-
what you're doing.
Beans, beans,
Oh, yeah?
beans, beans.
Actually, that helps your case.
You know, have text skill like this.
This ain't tech skill.
Um,
Like Alex and them, they got tech skill. I just fumble around with GIMP.
well, if not, we can both
I'm
edit
lucky
it.
to know how to turn a computer on.
Not to go
Ah.
I trust you to bring Talbot back.
I'm a very charismatic gentleman here.
Came back close.
better than being
There's
an
got to be a
ant, let me tell you.
PNG.
You have one last chance.
There it is.
for a
Okay.
diplomacy check. Because otherwise, he was going to fight you. He was just about ready
Okay,
to stand
here we
up
go.
and say, "Do not
Okay, bye bye.
Shove it.
No, you would have been okay.
Okay,
Shot.
for I never got a picture of Rockin' Ricky
Got
Ruff.
guards?
However, I have found an allegory.
Yep.
to the mine.
Ready for the mine.
That's close, but it's not quite there.
I give the bar to. I give the bar.
Now, if I do this,
10 credits, get another drink of whatever I had. There's gotta be one dimension where like you drink something and it makes you get powers.
that's Ricky Ruff.
Like, you
That
turn
is
blue.
Ricky Ruff. You are correct, sir.
You know,
I told you, you can't get mad at that face. Especially when it smiles at you. He's got one of those like cute like side smiles.
You hear a boom.
It's one of those that like he doesn't like smile straight on. He like he's like, but he does it cute.
It makes you feel warm and fuzzy.
It does. It really does.
Intruders.
I think I'll be making. I never
know you
purchased
come
from
with
these
trash.
people, but I think I'll be making a purchase.
Oh yeah.
Of our savior. I give you this one chance.
Oh, is that cool
Lay down
stuff?
your weapons and
No.
leave our town.
Star.
Oh, it's Star.
You will
Oh, I
not
see it up there
disrupt
now.
the salvation of Akaton.
Wow.
Not when Reynold
86 of
Talbot
them.
has
86
come
of them.
so close to saving our world.
Nowhere near as good as that one and only
To decide.
Oofy Preserve.
Well, no, of course not. And I got 5 more
Yeah.
donated today. Dan with 3, and someone dropped a breeding pair into the preserve itself. Nobody left a name on it, so I don't know who to thank, but I'm just gonna thank the Ether. Thank you, Ether.
I go outside. I say.
One
come
door,
back.
no windows.
I say come back.
All the other people in the room are
You just look at it and you tilt your head. You're like, okay.
Phil held to the back and out the back door.
Whoops.
Just,
They left.
yep, they're
I
gone.
need to.
I'm going with them.
So
Okay.
basically, we're gonna hole up in here and let these guys come in and get us.
All
Is
right.
that what we're
I need to.
Okay.
Now it looks like the
Okay.
the seamstress from the
I got a
Incredibles.
suggestion.
What's my character? I'm
It's
going
like
with
no capes.
We don't want to. We'd
No
rather.
capes,
It's a really
darling.
good
No
suggestion.
No capes. They're gonna kill you.
Yes. Stun
All right.
Never
I just
have
need to
fun,
make this
but
a
you're
thing
saying
now
really
because
can't
I think I nailed it.
range. And that's done.
I have to agree.
I think I nailed it. I don't often toot my own horn where everybody can hear it, but
Where do you guys want to be?
Oh, I should
where the glasses?
Stun me, well.
Where the glasses
You'll
go?
get stunned
Going like
later.
that.
You'll get stunned later. I might
G
get
comes
stunned
before
before I get all
H.
the shots.
I did not know that.
You can see whatever comes in the door.
There they are.
Then they
Eh,
can be.
alright.
When it's
Oh, okay, you want to be off to the side. 15 feet off the side.
Gotta move these. And I gotta
Should they
scale
go through?
They don't even
these.
open the ring. They could be
So
small
I
little
turn
doors.
over a couple of these tables and set them up like
Yep.
barricades.
That's why I do all
Move these
that.
again.
Yeah, I turn over this table and just barricade the door.
No, we gotta have them come in the door.
I think
Well,
I
when is it that
think I know what I
barricades
need to do.
put up some things to
need to
protect or
perspective
give us
these
some
back a
cover?
little
Yeah,
bit.
I put up this curtain and I just go to sleep.
Okay. Let's see how many are gonna come in at once.
I accidentally shoot the wall.
Hopefully they all come at once. That would be
Got my
nice,
really-
wouldn't it?
A little bit.
Either way.
I've only got, by the way, one stun grenade.
Well, it doesn't matter if your turn's not first, so.
So,
Come
just
on.
one.
There we go.
All right, so that's where you're at
That
after
doesn't
1
seem
minute.
right.
Yep.
Well, I also say, can I
These
have
are
a drink?
this is backwards. This is
There's nobody
backwards.
in the bar.
Reset.
Nope.
Well,
I did it
Marching
backwards.
away to the door.
sure. Oh,
Yep.
well, I could have just gone with them.
There we go. That's
I
better.
just go. Just drive a freaking, what's it called?
There we go.
Shipping to the planet. I'll work.
Now I just need to move
Okay.
it.
You see 3 people rush in
There we go.
and take
Yeah.
positions here.
Masterpiece.
Okay, to a ready action.
Nope.
You didn't ready it.
Okay. I just thought of that.
I need to export that.
What you see is a female Shobad mystic. So now she's turned into a female.
Okay.
And 2, again, I don't have them, Waisoki ambushers.
There we go. Export
Okay, so
that.
Waisoki are small humanoids.
Get that saved. Let's get these off the
The
screen.
mystic is a large human.
And just go straight to the source.
Size large?
Correct.
So size large and size small?
The Waisoki are rat people.
Yep. Number
Now I can make it as big as I want.
Yep.
I feel like this
Yeah, one ant and 2
Me and
rats.
wife ready.
This is what a board Bob does.
4.
He does fun
Yeah.
things.
You've seen Big Texas Galter, right?
Oh Oh yes, I
Okay.
actually showed so last night. A funny story. I went to my dad's.
Up there at the
I'm
top.
like, well, how'd you do it the tournament? And they're like, oh, let me show you. And brought up the Big Texas Galta. He's
Oh, yeah.
laughing.
Yeah.
Big Texas Delta, yeehaw, bang bang, call a wild.
I will not.
He knows nothing of what magic is, but he laughed.
I
All in a nice range.
am super honored
They're all within a 15-foot.
because I
I'm about to rush it.
got a preview card.
You know, stuff.
You did.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Exclusive
I've got a
preview card. You want to see it?
Oh, of course I did.
Let's share it with the world.
Cal,
Four.
I'm gonna go here.
total?
Yep.
Just double checking.
I rolled a 1. So.
Pass.
20.
And what is your bonus?
Mine's a 19.
No.
Oh.
He gets plus 4.
Mine's 19.
Like,
I was like a plus
I-
19.
No, I rolled 17 plus 2. That's a 19.
Yeah.
More than right.
Not even taking level yet.
just speechless. This is.
So now we officially know the third mythic out of the set.
We did.
Mystic gets to go
I wanna-
first.
I wanna-
name in the picture. Is perfect.
I want to thank Damien for helping me conceive this beautiful thing.
He does the Stuns the person with the stun grenade. He drops the stun grenade. He just stuns himself.
Ah,
And I laughed so very hard. So much I
Oh my
cannot
God.
because you got to keep them in check, or it's gonna burn down the forest. So
Yep. Jeez, that's hilarious.
We're all visible, that's what I have to say.
sometimes I get.
I mean, I'm here.
Oh, sorry, Ricky.
Three of us behind tables, but we're still visible.
Some-
Ricky's looking at that Liliana being touched.
Questions range.
Touched by Bolus. Touched by his noodly appendage.
What was the range?
Very proud about that. Very proud about that.
Oh, you got it. Good. Thank you. Alright.
Anyway, I'm gonna pop out for half a tick and see who wants to be up.
Ditto, sir.
And thanks for joining me, Stubbs. And thank you for being here when I got to debut
Thrust.
my preview card.
It was
We'll
perfect.
say.
Perfect.
We'll see.
While I step out, I'm gonna leave you with the sultry sounds of the Starfinder
I think that'll do it.
Society.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
if only we had those rolls. We're not.
You would block them
Hey. Pass. You're up.
I yelled, "Do not throw that stun grenade at my friend."
Got news for you. It's going off right in the middle of 3 people at once. I gave you a
That will stun
warning.
me, and no, I go.
You said you
first.
didn't care earlier.
Don't worry.
I'm not gonna wait to action. I'm going to attack. I'm right here. I rolled first, so
Okay.
Yeah.
go up and smash him.
So you're attacking one of them. Alright.
Yeah.
Go for it. What are you using?
On my Ember Flame Ghost Glove.
Okay.
18.
Yeah. Good hit.
What do you get plus 4?
This shit's a rat. Come
That
on.
Dashko's a pretty darn
6
decent. 6?
fire damage.
Alright.
Or does the
Yeah,
rat
for a starting weapon, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
does the rat just burn up and die?
Nope.
I think at this point it just.
Fantastic.
But he staggered.
I'm not like trying to hit him hard. I'm trying to just like slowly burn him so he's cooked on all sides.
Yep, yep.
He took. You could tell you gave him a knock.
Give him a quick knock stitch and just start cooking him.
Well,
on.
that's where the female voice came
And-
from.
He is going to whack you back.
I will punch us and just like it's a tiny rat.
Alright, does a 14 hit kinetic?
With me.
It does?
Yes, I don't think it's
Okay.
14 hits in
You
the
take 7 points of bludgeoning.
Where's mine?
Yeah, you got a kind of a good roll on that one.
Ooh, did you
You're
crit?
max, probably.
I'm sorry?
Did it crit?
No.
Aww,
No.
that was nice. You know it's crit was so well. I just missed the right code.
Matrix, you're up.
I will
When you want
shoot
it.
my needle rifle at her.
Okay.
Good choice.
What, you have a needle rifle?
Yes.
It just shoots
That's
needles?
not gonna hit.
that
No,
makes
you don't
you
know.
It's
pretty
4
sure
plus
that's
3
not
is
gonna do
7.
much.
Nope, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, I don't think range for such
Oh, that's
a
I
good...
would shoot sniper aim, but I did not say that. That's cool. I
Well,
will
you
get
don't
it.
know who could hit. I just rolled very high.
Mhm.
I mean, the lowest I can roll is 8.
Keskadai.
Pitches a stun grenade in that square right there.
I'm sorry, we're
That square.
that square. Okay.
Just to, no doubt I hit it.
Okay.
With 16, I'm sure that's gonna hit the space.
Alright.
I don't really know what it does. System says D8
That means
Energy.
throw a grenade.
and DC7, whatever that means. And 15 foot
I'll get
below.
a combat.
So I
Okay,
guarantee
so
you,
15 feet.
everybody's
Okay.
gonna.
From this square, it's 5, 10, 15.
Okay, so it
Misses
doesn't take
him.
him. That's what
Yeah, I was
checking.
being picky.
Alright, so all 3.
They're
So
gonna
it's
take
gonna
4
be
points of electrical, 4 points of energy damage. That's what the E stands for.
electrical. But there's a
And DC7 for being stunned, which I don't know understanding at all. I don't know the rules.
I think they...
Ah,
no,
no.
we don't. Round
Let me look.
DC7 rounds.
I'm not far away from that section.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
in the equipment section.
Otherwise,
so
I'll pull my book out.
just
Yeah.
a second here.
Being I've never read the rules, I have no idea what that means.
But
But I hope it would stun them.
1d7 rounds.
that's not to guarantee that I know where in the equipment section grenades are, but that should be
Oh, they're after the other weapons.
Yeah, they're usually
long
all-
strode,
Yeah,
pikes,
keep going, keep going.
ammunition, grenade, arrow, no. Battery, petrol tank, rounds, scatter cell shots. Are they further than that?
Yep, I think so.
You know,
I thought there was a whole
it'd be
section
much
on
less
it.
complex if you
Well, now I'm
just-
to
Oh, now we're
Solarian equip,
okay.
and now I'm to
nope,
armor.
Nope, so we did go too
It
far.
has to be back here somewhere.
Could use the index for grenade.
Yeah.
Why would
Minor,
it take-
minor
Fun.
thought.
Critical hit effects, weapon special properties. I mean, here's the grenade chart, table 7-7. I see that.
Well,
Okay.
Maybe they're just, what type of grenade is it?
Stun.
Stun grenade. Stun or shock?
Stun grenade.
stun.
Yeah, there are no stun grenades.
They don't-
There are shock
Excuse
grenades.
me, it's a shock grenade.
Okay.
My mistake.
Okay, so
Shock grenade 1.
pike, staff, ends under grenade, comma.
Problem.
No, because everything is okay.
Right there, stun.
Weapon descriptions. No, that's special properties. Weapon descriptions. Cryo weapons, flame weapons, grenades. There we go.
If only.
Shot grenade. A shot grenade releases a pulse of electrical energy on impact. Okay, well, thank you, book, for that.
Yeah, I got that right. That's 4
so
points.
from the chart, shot grenade 1 does explode 1d8 E 15 feet.
Right, I got that. DC 7, what's that mean?
It doesn't say.
Maybe it's a DC7 take
Is
for half.
that a reflex save?
Yeah. Probably.
It
I
might be a
mean,
reflex save for half damage.
Don't know. I have absolutely no idea what
Wait,
DC
is
7
there-
means.
Weapon special property, explode. Explosives have the explode property. When you attack this type of weapon, ammunition aim at a grid intersection. Each creature within the blast radius takes the listed damage, but can attempt a reflex saving throw for half damage. If
Yep.
the explode property,
so it's not a
so
stun grenade.
7 stayed for half. But does it have the stun?
I don't think so. Probably
Doesn't
not.
say
Stun
percent,
just
or
does.
stun.
No,
So.
stun is just
Yep.
non-lethal, so
Okay.
you don't want
So-
stun anyways.
So
Give me a moment here.
Let me throw the
So
stun
basically, it's an
grenade.
explosive grenade anyhow.
Yes.
Forget the stun part.
It's a shot grenade. It does
Right.
electricity.
So you need a reflex save of
Yep.
DC 7.
The Mystic got hers.
Well, one of these rats could be charred biscuit.
It's not all that big of a deal.
One Waisaki got his, and the other one definitely made his.
So they're all going to take 2 points of damage.
If it was 7s, or what would you roll?
4.
Oh. 4, save for half, yeah.
Oh, let me just roll his worst roll. Yeah. Well, I mean, that is 2 points
Does
of
this
damage.
mean I've got 4 of these?
I am put.
Stun grenade,
Wait,
1 dash
Can't we
4.
carry twice the amount of bodies?
No, minus 4 is
I can already kill
you're
the
taking a minus 4 on the hit roll.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
put your hat right here, Dad.
Alright.
Okay, but it's fine.
Oh, I
Which
see what you're
outnumbered
saying. The throw.
Yeah, it's like a DC 10. to
Right,
get it
if you
into
try to
that.
hit somebody.
5 to hit a
It's good
square.
shit when you're shooting
Yeah,
for a
some-
face.
You
It's
know, I
nothing.
think what you were thinking
Yeah.
of is a sleep grenade, which they definitely did add in because they don't
Yeah.
have witches running around.
That's okay. I'm done.
Yeah, wait, why do witches got
I can't do
this?
anything
That's
else
the
besides
first
shoot a
level
grenade.
hit.
Alright, the other.
Are witches not full
Sophie
casters?
Just don't-
Yeah, are they not full casters in regular?
grabs
They
his
are.
They are full casters?
azimuth laser pistol and fires at this guy.
Yep.
I will, as a reaction, give you +2 to your armor class.
Yep. Why is it next to me?
It's like, hey, so there's a laser coming at you.
And
Well,
I don't think he's going to make it because he rolled a 10.
No, he's not. Definitely not going to make it.
Okay?
I've got at least some armor on.
So he misses. They're all excited. Everybody misses.
Wait, so I can just,
And last but not least,
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
with the artillery laser, basically a tank laser.
That's probably not gonna get
you're-
it done.
you're rolling
11.
jokes. Nope, that's not
You're gonna break
do
the door before you're gonna break the building down before you break the person
it.
down.
Unfortunately, that's not going to do it. Alright.
Alright. Top of the order.
Round 2.
Top of the order.
And she casts a mind thrust over at,
This one?
let's see. Yeah, she's going to cast a mind thrust over at that one. So
That's
roll.
2 a day, right?
I'm sorry?
2 mind thrusts a day.
You don't know how many she has
I'm
a day,
asking
buddy.
him because she has
3, at least 3. At least 3.
Okay.
Because I've got 3.
Yeah, you're lower level, probably.
Okay, roll a.
Will save?
We'll save.
Oh, yeah, no.
Roll a good one.
I have a 13.
Oh, not good
That
enough.
will not work.
Nope. That'll be full
10
damage.
points of damage. Wait, no, 2d10, right?
You're going to take 8 points.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, you just.
So that's both of us wounded. 2 of our party.
I'm
wounded.
fine.
I know. That just knocked out a lot of your SP though.
No, it didn't.
8? Are you second level?
No.
You
not
what?
so.
You just have horrible SP.
Yeah, but
because you're not fighters.
soldiers get good
They
stamina.
got
I
a
have
lot.
20 SP. I don't think that is
Yeah,
that
but you're
level said.
second level already.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have 10 SP.
Yep.
What do you have?
But
Second
10's
level, I
still
can
good.
understand, would have a lot more.
Yeah.
Wow, you had 8.
Okay.
Well, yeah, now I have 20 SP and 20 HP and 5 soul.
Okay. Who's next?
Pest.
Oh, my turn?
Yep.
I get ready my little flame and I start, like, trying to hit him again.
I hope
Okay.
you rip
I'm
them
trying
to
to cook him and
pieces.
eat him. Not cannibalism, but it's not your own race. That works, right? 11?
11 will, against kinetic, will not do it.
Injured flame Joshua?
Yeah, it's kinetic. Or no, it's energy.
Oh, is it energy?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, he hits.
They got armor on. Old fashioned armor. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
I'm down to 3 armor.
11 damage?
11
I can ask you a question.
damage against number 5.
What does the mind thrust goes through?
I'm sorry?
Will?
It's a spell. It doesn't
Okay.
hit armor class. It just does damage. You take a save for half.
One of those instant pops that people
Yeah.
pop off at the beginning or later on when you're supposed to.
Okay. I'm just checking because I got 3 or whatever. I don't know where to go. Uh-huh.
It's one of the nice dangerous spells at the first low level.
Hello?
Alright.
Hello?
You see her collapse? Oh, he's next.
Okay.
Is he just dead or collapsed?
Huh?
He's dead.
Oh, well, I mean,
Well,
I'm at,
Will be.
okay, I will get you
It's
tomorrow. I'm at the game
not
store right now.
it's not cannibalism. I'm not a rat.
are
Mm-hmm.
you gonna do a coup de grace?
Alright.
He says he's gonna eat him.
Oh, well, that'll
Right.
work.
I
Let's
mean,
see.
he's already getting burnt and shot. He's gonna be eaten.
I'm not sure
Whose
that's
turn anyway?
It's your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to still do, I'm going to use
No, to me, they're just tasting
Sniper
little
aim.
biscuits.
at her again.
Okay.
Need to get a shotgun.
These biscuits taste very tasty. I
That's a
wonder why.
19.
19's pretty
Plus
good.
That'll
3 is
hit.
going to
This
hit
way, please.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
for 8 pierce damage.
8?
Yeah, 8. You gotta roll DC plus you roll DC 12. Because it's ejection bullet. Something.
I'm gonna try to-
I'm sorry, say that again?
Because I got DC 12 and I hit, you gotta roll DC.
No, that's on critical.
Okay. So 19 was not critical. Right?
No, only 20 is a critical.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's that much magical power in this world anymore. You know what they should do? They should do a one-off change series where you can play any of the Pathfinder
I still
classes.
can do a second attack, or I can't do one attack.
No, we can only get one attack.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just asking.
Yep,
Just making
no,
sure.
it's alright.
I'm gonna mind thrust her. She can stay for half for 16 points. DC is 15.
That's a will save, right?
Yep.
16.
You save for half then. And I did 16, so you take 8. Which is not bad.
8.
Counter strike back.
And she's dead.
That works fine. Mentally wasted.
Wasted. Dead. Is she dead?
She is dead.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna eat her. She's too big. Actually, no.
And
I'm not gonna eat her.
I
I'm
figured you
just
guys
gonna-
hurt her enough. I'll just finish the job. So she doesn't go back and get another shot at us.
Well, I don't think she will want to.
Because I'm
As
sure
I'm
she
eating
probably
her
should
friend
again.
in front of her. I don't think she'll want to get another shot at us.
Yeah, he's
and
going
this
out the
one
door.
flees off into the night.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot it.
He flees, but
Nope, too
I
late.
just shoot out the
No,
door. I don't care
no
if I
attack
hit
of
ran.
opportunity.
Nope.
Nope.
I start cooking the
that was
the
very
rat
quick.
that's dead, and I'm eating it. I just start eating the rat.
Good for you. I'm gonna go over to the bar, back to the bar, get me a drink and a bottle, and I'm way out.
Hey, I didn't steal. I haven't stolen. I mean, except for the meat off this rat's
They
body.
don't pay me enough.
They pay you a lot compared to what these people do. At this point, I'm over here just after I eat my rat.
Yep.
I'm just like, no more
I assume the damage you guys took all disappear anyhow, so no point healing it.
stamina points.
well, we have to spend a resolve point for it to disappear.
Ah.
But we get the resolve
But it's
points.
not worth spending a resolve point yet.
Yeah, I mean, unless I'm at like 1 or 0.
Okay. Well, we can step out now.
Yeah.
Search the bodies for anything
Hello?
of notable on them. To
Yeah.
tell
I'm
them
at
where they came
Titans
from, where they
in the
might
Heights
go.
right now.
Now,
That's why I said I probably won't get there
Mystic.
after.
has a battle staff and a hunting rifle.
Yep.
Oh, I take the hunting rifle.
Okay.
I went Delta. I've got a
Come on.
battle staff too.
All right.
Second
Nice.
skin, the hunting rifle has 6 rounds.
Ooh, I'll take that.
I already.
Yeah, you were
So
looking
you
for a
take-
rifle,
I took out
weren't
the
you?
rifle.
Yeah, I was looking for a rifle.
Here, and like I give it to you as I take one bolt and shoot it up into the air. You got 5 rounds.
Now you've got 5 rounds left.
I
Mark
just
round.
get-
And you've got a bill later.
A Mark 1 mind link circlet.
I'll
So
take
that's
What's
that.
that?
I'll take
I
that.
have to look it up. I think it's like a mind thrust.
Do I got a sniper right now?
It was a very alliterative conversation going on out there.
Okay.
Uh,
A spell gem of
it was Ricky Ruff to Rhinos to Ronda Rousey. So,
I did the shot himself.
hope you enjoyed the prolonged look at the.
Okay, would there be anything that I would not notice and I would eat?
How many rounds I got?
Let's get these Rhinos off the board because it's not going to be Danzy up next. It is. I guess we got to move Ricky out the way too.
Take the battery from the laser pistols.
Okay,
I take the laser pistol.
it's going to be
Battery.
on red.
I know. I just remember.
Rock on red. Rock on red with the horny
It's
cows.
a mind link circlet.
What is that?
Horny cows.
Basically,
Horny cows.
probably mind drugs.
That is not a good name.
I mean, have to have drugs on it.
Gosh, diggity dang it.
Probably permanent mind drugs. So like-
Why me, man? Why me? It's always me. Anyway. Yep, we're going to have rock on and yeah, rock on. Rock on. Rock on.
Why did she have
Anyway.
that?
Oh,
It's basically
That's not the right
it's a
one.
Magic combo.
No.
Yeah.
She had that ability already.
That's the one I wanted to
why-
look
that's
at.
why she had
I
that.
have it. I think one of us did.
It's
Wait,
our
could
race
I,
has that ability.
could I put that on?
alright. So, anyway.
Not your race.
Oh, I thought she. Oh.
Round got called in the match. But of course, Bryce Puddleson
I can put that on.
Yeah.
is playing tonight, so he has to go the distance.
I put it on.
Might hurt.
I put it on.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me get that Assassin's Trophy uncovered.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I should explain the title of the episode tonight.
Well, we didn't get any more
Um,
information, so let's go to the mine.
the newest blind boxes, Icons of the Realm Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, 44 figures. In I'm calling them semi-randomized boxes.
No problem.
I bought 3 boxes
Okay.
thus far. And 2 of the boxes were absolutely identical. I got this giant metal, cool looking, I'm not complaining about the figure, but this scorpion construct called a Scalard.
Accidents happen, right?
Scaladar. It's kind of cool. Electric attacks out of this construct scorpion. It's pretty neat. But a flying sword, a revenant, and a named something Shadow Dusk. Exact same figures. Exact same figures. Kind of agitated. But the second box, I got this guy, this Goristro. Yeah, this huge minotaur looking guy is a demon. Oh, he's beefy and he's cool. Look at that. It's like, "Arr, I'm gonna get you." Brr, 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 brr. Kind of reminds me of
Sometimes they are written like that, and it's funny, and you're just like,
What's
oh,
the-
flying through.
Yeah,
looking for my
yeah.
good
So I'm
friend,
not
that's
trying to
all.
make these go that fast.
He was a great
So
agent for
a
my
couple
company.
years ago, they wrote them to, and they said
um
it was supposed to take 4 hours, and they said people were having trouble finishing them. So
Basic
then they
camp.
raised
A
the slot
Baron of Hell.
to 5 hours.
he really reminds me of a Baron of Hell from Doom.
Doing 2 or 3 hours.
Yep. Okay.
You know, things
Wow,
get
that's pretty dang close.
Okay.
We've actually had a
That's
run
Goristro.
at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Goristro
There's one.
We did it in like
is
one notorious adventure.
looks like
You
a
get
Baron of Hell from Doom.
3 experience points for doing
He's cool though. I really like him. He's a huge
If you make
demon
the right choice,
that looks like a
we'll
minotaur.
negotiate with there's zero
We don't have Pathfinders tonight. We have Starfinders
walk up,
in the background tonight.
give
But
give this metal stuff to the magic.
where are we
item,
at?
You're done.
Armor off.
The first few years we went to Gen Con, we ended up spending 5 hours plus in a session. And that got long because we were trying to play 2 or 3 sessions a day. And
Yeah.
that was horrible.
Yeah.
And I did notice last year we were finishing in 3 to 4 hours, which was quite a
But
bit
they were still
nicer.
5-hour slots.
Gotta
Yes.
get this.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
There it is. Nope.
And I think part of it is that now they always put
There it
in
is.
that combat
Ooh.
that you can negotiate your way out of,
Okay.
and the party almost always does because
What do we got?
because you have enough 5 or 6
got-
people, you have somebody with. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
So we got Rock.
I felt bad because all of a sudden I'm
We've
looking at it
got-
going,
Scooch in.
we're 2/3 of the way done, and
Yeah.
I felt bad like I'm cheating
Nope.
you guys.
No,
wait,
wait.
sure.
So, what
Okay.
Right.
I thought
I gotta run through.
giant fight of the-
I already called out
They could
I
win
prefer having at least done.
the Oofy Preserve
500
because of the donation of 5 brand new Oofys to the preserve. But I didn't really talk about the preserve. The Titan Oofy Preserve is a passion project that means a lot to me because I'm trying to rescue as many of the Ice Age brown Oofys as possible. They've had the worst lot in of any creature in the multiverse, and I just wanted to give them a break. So the Titan Oofy Preserve is my baby, my passion project. I'm trying to rescue as many Ice Age brown Oofys. I can't do it alone. I can only rescue so many Oofys. And that's why I'm asking anybody out there who would like to help the Oofy Preserve. You can send in your Ice Age Brown Oofys. You can go through your collection. They're the commonest of the commons. They're the Ice Age Oofy. You can drop them in an envelope. You can hit up your local your LGS. You can just scour. They'd be happy to get rid of these bulk commons that nobody wants. And if you're on good terms with them, they may even just slide them over to you. It's like, here, just take them. I don't want them because it's a bad card. But it's not the card that matters. It's the Oofy itself. Ice Age Brown Oofys deserve to be saved, and finally, I have the nerve to step up and say, hey, Oofys matter. Oofys' lives matter. So, take your Ice Age Brown Oofys, drop them in an envelope, slap the address you see on your screen on that envelope. That's Titan Games, care of the Oofy Preserve, 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois, 61616. And every Oofy received will get a show-off, a shout-out, and my personal gratitude, because don't do it for me. Do it for them. They need a happy home. They deserve a better life than ridicule, mediocrity, and forgotten.
So what I want to do is just
It's not right. But
Do we have any?
So I'll just let you know.
Night goggles?
When
we got pairings for the next round.
I turned it right this up to 50.
2 years ago,
And I'm like, nah, not right now.
at Gen Con, yeah, well, almost year and a half. I played it at Gen Con in 17 when it first came out.
Yeah.
That was August, so 2.5.
Ratchet?
Or no.
So Rock is on red.
That's on tactical.
We did
It's
not convince Phil.
like police stick, you know, police
So we
right
had
now.
a
It's
fight
like that,
Phil.
but it's still a good guy.
Take a 10-minute rest.
It's like it's
Fight
that.
there.
That's
No,
like
it's not.
Who?
It's on your
Ryan King? Okay.
dudes. And so it's
Okay, Rock is facing off against Ryan King,
not only does she have the mind thrust,
the king of all Ryans,
a sniper,
who's probably still on
she
Stompy.
sits back behind a rock cropping and
Stompy, of course, is big green beasties
and so
That wouldn't have worked out.
that give 0 hex
that was tough.
Wait,
about the plight of your opponent's life.
But
all the beasts, all the time. Just play him down, bam. Play him down, bam. Ryan rolls a 4. Rock is probably finishing up shuffling. Then he's gonna roll, and ooh, it's a roll off. We don't see this too very often. 7.
So there's the thought communication device.
9. Rock's gonna head off first.
So I can start random gibberish in every-
Horny Cows versus Seymour Stompy.
I look at it like, can you get out of my mind, please? I got
I'm
secrets.
like, okay, I'm like,
Round 2.
So you're on this,
Fight.
and you've got a big open space, and she's
Anyway, we've got
20 feet
And
away.
if you have a couple of operatives and a couple of melee using.
all right.
Yeah, I can't figure out which way to go.
oh,
Rock is going to start us off. Is he going to keep his opening 7, or is he going to throw it back? I think I saw 2 or 3 lightning bolts in hand. So, and we're starting strong with the mountain. Excuse me. And Ryan drops a forest into play. And Dragon Skull Summit comes into play untapped.
I might have notes, but I don't remember. Okay, so you guys head out.
So many Minotaurs. So many Minotaurs.
A Red Rock hillside.
I start mining.
As you walk inside,
Minotaur in the modern format.
and the
CMC. I know he costs 2. It got fatally pushed, or it got killed. It's dead, but let's just see if we can figure out what it was. It was a Death Bellow Raider.
10 feet floor to ceiling.
Oh, that's very small.
Death Bellow Raider attacks each turn of Fable, and then you get to regenerate him. He's 2/3 for 2. That's not too very bad. This is a black Rhino, or a black Minotaur. He costs 3 mana to come down, and
Red dirt that shows heavy signs of vehicle traffic.
that
The ramp opens into a large square chamber.
is that a yes. It is a Fellhide.
Yeah, is it dark in here? I have my
Nope, there's lights.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. 'Cause I don't have
Metal-
that vision.
Fellhide
Track.
I'll start putting that.
Petrifier.
From the passage in the
Other horny cows you control have Death Touch. And he got beaten and bolted. Oh my goodness. Ryan's already down to 8 health? My gosh.
So I can deck out myself with mind telepathy.
So we are terminating that stompy creature.
There's 2 metal lockers here.
I open
Tax for 2.
In this corner.
Rock in absolute control.
Do you have the rock?
Oh.
See if there's anything
No lands. Stompy can't perform if it doesn't have manas. Rock's tapping 3, putting out.
Someone with this? Well, let's see what his
If
roll
you
is.
want to figure out what the tracks
Oh, that's the reduction cost Minotaur.
Oh, wait.
Uh,
Oh, wait. You know what? And here.
and is that a Neheb?
No, I do. I just
I have 19.
So is that a 1-drop? Oh, there's so many cows.
If you have ranks, it just goes.
That's a Ragemonger.
Yeah, but unless you put a rank in it, you don't have it, buddy. You're not trained.
Ragemonger was the first one. Ryan goes down to 2 after a swing for
I got a
4.
19 for mine.
That one, when he comes into play, I think he gives a creature a +1/+1, and Ryan throws out a Stranglegeist.
I shouldn't give up here kind of looking
It
at
just
it.
means if you take a skill in it, you'll have extra.
Strangleroot Geist. Yeah.
The lockers.
Woo! Well, too little, too late. Couldn't do anything about it. He had haste, but he only would have put Rock down to 18, and Rock fires out of the just right out of the gate.
Fearing or strength.
Bam!
Oh, I
Relentless, horny cows, getting it done. Rock,
Not gonna
I love you, man. Oh, I'm so happy to see Rock pull out this game 1 victory. Maybe Ryan will get 2 for us. I think he. If I remember right, Stompy functions great on 2, but needs 3 to get going, or 3 to be like in perfect shape. It's kind of like Burn. Like 2 will get you there. 1 is rough, 2 will get you there, and 3 is gravy.
Is there explosives there?
But you got to get to 3 first, and To get to 3, you got to get to 2, and unfortunately Ryan just couldn't get to 2. But good news is it's a new game, which means his life total is back up to 20. And let's see how Rock is going to bring more horny cows in to whoop up on Stampy. So what was that one? Was it a 1-drop? No, it cost red black, so it probably cost red black 1.
I start eating the med kit.
Let's see here. Yep, Neheb was the other one. As long as you have fewer than 1 card, yeah. Yeah, that was Neheb. Neheb. I don't know. But, yeah, Neheb was one to play because of that Ragemonger. That Ragemonger is pretty good for, you know, horny cows, man. Horny cows is a good tribe. It's a good tribe that is only getting better. Now we've got eternal cows, zombie cows. You know, War of the Sparks bringing cows to Ravnica. Ravnica already had cows, but these are Egyptian cows. All right. Ryan gets to go first this time. Let's see if Stompy's going to be able to put up some sort of a showing. Hopefully it will. Maybe this time he won't keep a 1-land hand. Forest, pass. Rock draws into mountain. Blood Crypt comes into play. Tap, doesn't want to take the damage for it. Stompy gets its second forest and plays the Strangleroot Geist. Strangleroot Geist comes down and deals 2 damage because it is a hasty fellow. And Rock is now on the defensive. Plays a Dragon Skull Summit, which comes into play on tap because it's a check land that looks for swamps or mountains. And fortunately for Rock, he's got both of them right there in the Blood Crypt. Taps them both for mana, and he's going to terminate the Strangleroot guy. So he's going to come back in with a +1/+1 counter. So now he's a 3/1 Spirit. Ryan thinking long and hard, thick and veiny about what to do now. Plays a second Strangleroot Geist and swings in for 5. Both of them have haste. One has already died and has come back because he's undying, and the other one is waiting for his first death. Rock plays down a land. Mountain, it looks like from here.
I start running through.
I mean, it took 1 shot.
I start running through.
And plays a Boros Reckoner.
I glanced at the rocks while we're going by.
Nothing in the rocks.
I go this way.
You're just gonna keep walking past.
I'm the one
Past what?
You're gonna just keep walking past that area.
The Boros Reckoner.
Think the laser is
It's a 3/3. You can game it first strike. Isn't really gonna matter because Ryan's gonna pay the 4 life to dismember it.
You can't tell. You wanna try something.
Right. It's just a laser can't.
Dismember is, of course,
I mean, you can't see it yet, so.
I can try
So it
to.
fires.
You wanna try
Oh my.
I can't succeed on perception.
Oh, Groundbreaker comes down for Stompy. That is very Stompy.
You got any bonus?
No, I have no.
Groundbreaker hits play. It's a 6/1. It's a green ball lightning, but in case you don't know ball lightning is, it's a 6/1 trample haste that you sacrifice at the end of the turn. So he just got whoop up for 11, sends Rock to 2. And I don't think Rock's going to pull this one out. Stompy doing as Stompy does. Like I said, one is rough, 2 will get you there, 3 is solid gravy. And that's the Minotaur that gives all of his cows, yep, it doesn't matter which one he blocks. It's going to take the 2. Ryan evens this matchup. And we go to the rubber match. While they're doing some shuffling up, I can talk about my background.
Well,
I'll shift out the way.
Oh,
That's right. It's the original Easter egg of Magic. It is the Dingus egg.
Yeah, okay.
And that would do 5 damage.
Dingus egg, of course, comes into when a land is put into a graveyard for play. Dingus egg does 2 damage to that land's controller. Solid. It's pretty mean. I mean, it could be good. I mean, it is modern legal. It was printed in 8th edition. That was the last time it was printed, but it's only a quarter card. So Dingus egg, let's see, it originally debuted in beta. Or, I mean, I guess alpha. Yeah, the beta Dingus egg is out there. So Dingus egg, absolutely, solid mana, solid card. It's a little expensive for 4 mana, but back then that was good times. Especially with Strip Mine. It's like, oh, you're taking it, but you're also depriving your opponent of a land, and you're both taking 2 damage, but. So that's my background today for this April background. I hope the Bear did a really good job bringing you the first one, OG Rook egg, the first egg. And it looks like Ryan had to mulligan down to 6, and then he scries and keeps it to the top. Looks like he has 2 forests in hand. That third one might be a forest and is just straight up gravy. I am wrong on that. Mountain Pass, Forest Pass. Dragon Skull Summit right on cue again. That's that 2-3 Minotaur, and it's going to get fatally pushed. And I don't know why you're not at 16. You're not at 18. You're not at 19. Or are you at 19? Did you pay 1 for something? Stringer guys comes down. Deals 2 to the face.
Go this way and
yeah, he must have paid. Oh, it was a dismember. Okay, that'll get rid of it. Dismember the Death Touch Cow. 2, block 1, kill it dead. Rock taken 2. Now he's back with a vengeance. Untapped 3/2. That's gonna die for real this time if he goes down. This is looking a lot like the last matchup, except Rock is able to put cows into play. Mogus is the Mogus, the God of Slaughter. That's a proxy, but it's still a good card. Mogus is indestructible. He's not going to become a creature for a good long while because you got to have 7 devotion. But at the beginning of your opponent's upkeep, they either take 2 damage or sack a creature. So he may sack that Strangleroot Geist. Yep. And here comes the Undying, so now he has a pair of 2/3s with haste. And he's drawn for turn.
But you're the melee guy.
Yes.
Rock has that cow that,
Fine, I'll take the trap. Or the guy shooting out of his room. I break down the door.
Avatar of the Resolute.
Back where we were.
Avatar of the Resolute is a 3/2 trample or reach. Enters the battlefield for each other creature you control with a +1/+1 counter. It's because Strangleroot guy says +1/+1 counters because of the what have you nots. He came in as a 5/4 reach trample. Rock blocks the other Strangleroot Geist and taking his cow and the Geist down with it. And we're going to bolt to the face. It's a 4. Oh no, that's the other Strangleroot Geist. Yeah, that one's gonna die. That one was a 3/2. So bolt to that face, takes him down. Rock at a respectable 13. Goes the tapping. Gonna put a blocker down probably. It has trample. Terminating the Avatar of the Resolute. Oh. Nope. That was a Rakdos Charm, I believe. Rakdos Charm, exile all cards from target player's graveyard. So he just went ahead and just ate the graveyard. I don't know why he waited for that. And it looks like Rock got in for 2 damage. Avatar the Resolute comes in with a +1 or 1+1/+1 counter, and Avatar goes swinging for 5. Rock goes 2. 8.
Telepathic mind speech with him.
13, 8, 7. Yeah, I believe it's 8.
That's all you can tell.
Okay. Rock goes tapping his mana, and he goes to terminate.
So I tell him to the thing I put in my head, my thing. Please stand down.
Nope, Rakdos Charm once again. I am bad at doing that. He's doing 2 damage to each creature it controls, and during Ryan's upkeep, he's opting for the 2 from Mogus, and he's going to go attacking for 9. And that, unfortunately, Rock does not have more than 8. And Ryan pulls out the victory over the Horny Rhinos. Unfortunately, Rock, absolutely dominant in Game 1. Just Stompy did as Stompy does. So
My interplay Jojo comes out.
that's where we're standing. Let's take a look at the standings. I wish I had a graphic that had like all these standings in it that I could just upgrade evenly, but I am not that talented. Rock. Rock goes to 1 and 4 on the year. That's an unfortunate chain of events that's happening there. Unplug that. Don't need it to go above 100. And then Ryan King.
Well, not that big a deal. But
Now you know.
Has Ryan been on camp this year yet?
Okay, Matrix.
My goodness. We're already in March, or April now. Oh my goodness, 4. 4. Wow, I thought it was, I don't know what I thought it was. But Ryan King.
No, that's missed.
Ryan King comes into the standings with a commanding 1-0-0 on the year. Welcome to 2019, the year of the Rhino, Ryan. Let's see here. For the third round, does Ricky deserve a chance? We have talked a lot about him tonight. What's up, Rock? Sit down.
And 11 does. 11?
does not hit me.
Put your mic down. Thank you. You were just absolutely dominant game number 1. That's that was pretty good. That was pretty fun. Unfortunately, Ryan got stuck on 1 land, so he wasn't able to put up much of a defense. But that's the way it goes in the Wild Midwest sometimes. And then, you know, Stompy do as Stompy does, and he just outpaced you a little bit too much, and he just happened to have the dismembers when he needed the dismembers, so he was able to take out your defenses. But I mean, we got to see cows do good in the game number 1, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm very happy when any of your decks run like they're supposed to. A deck that works like it's supposed to is a beautiful thing to watch anyway. So, fortunately, we got to see both sides of that in this match, and it just means that you're really rooted in the cool kids bracket tonight.
Yeah, I feel like even like game 1, if he had built up an advantage with my gun, like Mayhem and Petrifier.
Right.
Especially like Death Touch.
Yeah. That's a really good combo. You've got a lot of really nice synergies happening in your cow deck. It's just unfortunate that sometimes they happen that way. And yeah, I think that if you're able to get the Kolaghan's command over the Rakdos charms, that's going to be a better inclusion. But as it stands right now, the Rakdos charm isn't a terrible card. It's a really good card, especially against graveyard tech. So, and the
really good against like for substitute.
Right.
Like a budget.
Yeah, it's a really good substitute slide in. Costs 1 less mana to cast. Let's see.
Next level, I get weapon specializations. So.
Let's see here.
I'll get it Saturday morning.
Okay.
But I DM Saturday morning, so I'll, the next time I
No, that's the dragon.
2 cards down.
That one? No.
Take something good for Starship.
This one.
Oh,
Why is it?
it's not. We
I
also
misspelled his name.
just should have one person.
Apostrophe yes.
One person
no.
I'm gonna probably say it's a soldier.
Hang
But
on.
there's, I didn't say pilot. There's other parts of Starship combat that you want to get good at.
Oh.
Is there an H?
Oh yeah.
Keskadai.
I
Shooting
don't
up
think
the
set up to be the gunner
Nope.
there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'll get there.
you're good at it.
Here we go.
You know,
I have the decks.
K, 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 K. There it is.
Return to Spanish right
Ah, Colagons. Come in. I got it. But you get to choose 2, so you get to bring a creature back. They discard a card, destroy an artifact, or it deals 2 damage to target creature or player. So, I mean, it is an all-round better card, but it's an all-round
That's gonna hurt.
13 times the price card, and it is a bit unfortunate that that's the world that we live in, but you know, I believe in you. And are you already at your 10 card maximum proxies for Thursdays?
Yeah, I agree.
Because I know you proxy one of the Moguses.
Mogus, Ingra,
Angrath.
yeah, Bloodcliff.
That can still be unadjusted. There's an opportunity to unadjust here. I mean, it's just okay.
Yeah, I think I know how.
Right. But
I think those are the only fees.
yeah, if you've got less than 10 proxies, there's no reason to just see if it's gonna do better for you. Because, like I said, that exile a graveyard is very relevant, and maybe Rakdos Charms in the sideboards, Call Against Commands in the main board might be a good way to go. Just give it a try, you know, because you pretty much know you want this to be a card in the deck. So until you're able to, you know, actually get the card, there's no shame in proxying it until you get there. Maybe bring that for the next time and just see if it's going to work any better for you. Yeah.
I feel like even with the creature, the graveyard return,
Right.
Colagons,
Yeah. See, because here's something to think about too. You had the Rakdos Charm is an instant. All right. So when we're looking at the Strangerrootgeist, when it dies, the Undying triggers. So since it's an instant, and if you run into this kind of situation again, what you can do is, when it dies, with the Undying trigger on the stack, you can cast the Rakdos Charm to exile it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just don't think I had the color.
Right, and they come out really quickly, and they tend to die fast, and that's another thing that can very much happen. But just something to keep in mind, that you know, if you have the 2 mana up, if you have the Rakdos Charm in hand, and it's not just these guys, there's any of those return, or heaven forbid they dump a Titan into the graveyard, like a one of the Eldrazi's, the big ones that get shuffled back in for any reason. That's all on the stack. Very few cards actually have the replacement effect of shuffling it in instead of going to the graveyard, but a lot of them, that once they're in the graveyard, that ability goes on the stack, and you can respond to it just like almost everything else. So you just something to keep in mind on that, you know, something goes to the graveyard, respond by exiling it, then they lost that creature. You know, and it's always, you know, a timing issue. Is like, is it worth it to do this? Do I mind if they have it? Would it be more beneficial to wait for something else? These are all questions that obviously run through minds at the time, but just something I wanted you to make sure you were aware of. Because some people, they just like, oh, I didn't know I could respond to that. It's like, yeah, you can, because that's good tech. So that's one of the situations where the Rakdos Charm would be more beneficial than the K command. But again, with that situation, I think the Rakdos Charm is still better coming out of the sideboard. But yeah, I think go ahead and proxy up the Call Against Commands and run them, because there's no shame in that. You know, if you need a proxy, especially for a $14 proxy, just absolutely. No shame whatsoever. That's why we allow proxies on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because this is supposed to be the experimental fun days where you wean yourself into a deck. You've got most of it, but you don't want to maybe pull the trigger on the big pieces. So to make sure you like the deck, proxy the big pieces and then ease your way into it. So what if you can't play it at an FNM? You can have fun until you can't. I like that. And that's why I really like the proxy rules, because it gives people that opportunity to just have fun with the cards that they want to play. Unfortunately for Jackie's pony deck, she has like 45 cards that are still proxies in the deck, so no ponies for us yet, but when it happens, oh, it's going to be good. I can't wait to see that pony deck.
It's going to be a lot of fun, because it's like, even with what little testing I have done with it, it was a lot of fun.
Right. It seemed fun. They're not all horses, but they're all horsey themed. That's the other thing, or that is the one thing that might be a little frustrating as you're playing it, though. Your Pegasuses aren't going to get your bonuses from your horse lords. But aside from that, I think it's good flavor. I think it's fantastic. Seems spot on. Seems good.
I need to try to find an actual My Little Pony playmat for it, but I have. But it's like there's some that I've been looking at, but it's just like I haven't been able to.
Oh, I thought you did. Yeah, I think my favorite playmat that I've seen for My Little Pony is the one with Rainbow Dash, like coming straight at you.
Yeah. I saw one where it was all 5 of the main ponies, and they're all like done in a stained glass style, and it was.
Okay. I dig that.
Shoot him?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
That's pretty cute. Pretty cute.
What else can I do? I'm gonna try to pull
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Angrath stuff.
Chaos. I think it would be a nice addition to Memphis.
I'm good at that. 23.
Yeah, the War of the Spark stuff. This set is looking phenomenal. Let's see here. I got it's Myth Explorer with all the really good pictures. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. Yeah, there's so many good things that I just want out of this deck, and what's awesome is the stuff I'm super excited for are the uncommons. That's great. So I don't have to, like, hopefully I won't have to, you know, fight tooth and nail to get them like the Wanderer. I know I'm going to want like 6 to 8 copies of her just for all of my white decks. So good. Teo, he's an uncommon. I won a couple of him. That new Krenko looks really fun, but, let's see. Yeah, the new Krenko, did you see him? He's a 1/2 for 3 mana that when he attacks, you put a +1/+1 counter on him. Then create a number of 1/1 red goblins equal to his power. So when he attacks, you're at least getting 2. So, and then it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And if you got goblin pumpers, if you got some way to make them bigger and more goblins for you, it's not as broken as the original Krenko, but he's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty good.
And I found a commander deck online with Ishimaru, Crown of Conda.
Oh yeah, white weenie, quick attack.
Yeah, but like the commander deck I found is just like him as the creature and a bunch of artifacts and enchantments.
Oh, Voltron. Okay, Voltron Ishimaru. I could see that. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, but it's like the lack of creatures fights you. So.
Right. That's one of those decks that you're trying to outpace your opponent by dealing more to them than they can back at you, and that's commander damage, so it's harder for them to get a leg up on. Let's see here.
Like, as a commander with Krenko, it's like you're starting.
Right. What's up, Dancy? Who'd you play?
No.
So, where's the
Captain?
Red, green.
Captain.
artifact?
Oh, Stubbs. Oh, he was playing red green? Oh. You were playing Judge?
After you told
I
me.
didn't throw a zinger at him at the beginning because he, still to this day, he acts like he doesn't know who I am. Playing against Danny, whoever that is.
Wow.
Then he turns around and he's like, oh yeah, you're Danny. I was like, it's getting a little ridiculous, man. And he's like, well, I don't even know my own dad's name. I was like, that's not my fault your mom doesn't know who he is.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean. I don't condone. I can't back that. I can't back that. I can't back that. See, I thought you were gonna be something like don't worry, Jared. You know who I am.
Well, he took that jab.
Right.
I'm insignificant, so he doesn't even remember my name. So he let it.
Probably just says
I
that.
was on dad's name, not my fault. He set himself up.
Scott got his promos yesterday in the mail. Oh, they're pretty. Huh? The F&M promos. It's that's okay. The F&M promos. Go ahead and sit down so I can hear ya.
Okay, got the stove.
Dovin's Veto.
Full TSA style.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
Give me an
I
intimidation.
am a very, very huge fan of Dovin's Veto.
Dovin's Veto is an F&M promo. Liliana's something or other. What is it?
Doesn't kill him.
Alright.
It's called Pulse Pager, and it's done.
This thing.
You have to put Sam on camera next to him.
Do what?
You have to put Sam on camera next to him.
Why?
He's playing slivers.
I sure when
He's
I
playing
Punch
slivers.
him.
Yeah,
Right.
and then tapping down his opponent's permanents, and eventually giving them the ability to ping his opponent to that.
Alright, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Ask if he wants to be on cam. Thank you, Jacob.
No, just tell him he's on camera.
Oh no, this is the open house. Liliana's Triumph is the open house.
So we strip searches.
Saturday.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
Tie him up.
And then
Over our shoulder, we can carry.
let's see here.
Oh wait. Oh.
Make sure that room, nothing in the room.
Yeah. Wait. What were the things that were re-killed?
Draft weekend.
Yeah, so.
What were the animals?
Oh man.
That were
Yeah.
Oh, they were just
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah. This is oh, it's beautiful in foil too. Oh, looks so good. But yeah, draft weekend.
I eat them all. Well, actually not.
To me, that has the feel of Necropotence.
Oh, absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
that black card that's gonna get played a lot.
Mm-hmm.
In every deck that it came.
Right. And Augur Bolas is a F&M promo.
I'm so excited about Augur being back.
Well, so you don't.
I finally get to play my one again that I well, my two. I have two of them.
You know, but how does
There
that work?
was
I know you had 5, but like.
Your
two-
armor has a number
two
of
Thought
slots,
Scours,
and the armor upgrades take
two-
a number of slots. It's a what?
Farseeks.
Okay.
Two Augur Boluses.
So
So we're in the cargo
choose
pocket
armor
of a pair of my
slots.
shorts one time.
Oh,
And I
okay.
washed and dried them, and they came out beautiful. And I haven't been able to play the Augur Bolus since like Theros times.
Right.
It's level 3.
And
That's oh my god.
yeah, that's the promo.
And that's for
That's F&M.
oh, I'm playing every week. That's
I
how.
got this fancy.
Oh, it
That
gives
Augur is
you a
nice.
temporary hit point.
And Paradise Druid is the other F&M card.
Oh,
So Dovin's Veto, Augur Bolas, and Paradise Druid are the F&Ms. Liliana's Triumph is the open house, and the Bolas's Citadel, whatever it is, was the draft weekend.
I know a lot of people are saying the Paradise Druid's going to be an infect, but I don't think so.
The
I don't think
highest
it
level
makes
No,
version of this
no.
gives
Why
you
infect?
50
I don't know.
temporary hit
The-
points with
the-
fast healing.
No, it doesn't do anything.
I don't know. That's just the rumor I heard.
That's dumb to be an infect. If she goes attacking, she's not hexproof. She's probably not going to go attacking anyway, and she is nowhere near as good as the Noble Hierarch.
Yeah, that's
Because
why
you want that
The Exalted.
The Exalted. That's why you play Hierarch, is for the Exalted. No, maybe I'm out of touch for the.
I could see.
Yeah,
I
Bolus
can't
is
even see
sitting
her in
there.
Boggles.
Inspire me.
If she kept hexproof all the time, she'd be in Boggles.
Yeah, if she kept hexproof all the time, yeah.
Because an additional power, it's not. Yeah, and she lets you tap for mana. So if she had hexproof all the time, yeah, she'd be auto including Boggles.
That's why the what was that 03 hexproof wall?
Yeah, the Caryatid.
Yeah. That's why he isn't playing, because he's wall, but hexproof and mana stuffs.
Nope.
So by returning
There it is. Sylvan Caryatid. Caryatid.
If he was just an 03 hexproof that tapped,
Right.
he'd be played in Boggles.
Oh yeah, because you can overcome that O power.
Yeah.
A ranker makes him a 2/3. But it's just that problem.
Yeah. Did Horny Cows get there?
Horny Cows did not get there. They absolutely dominated game 1, but Stompy only had a forest. Games 2 and 3, 3 lands, and Stompy goes to the races. So,
yeah.
And Dismember is absolutely a thing that happens. So, when Stubbs was in here,
yeah.
Something like Ricky made me sad, but then he gave me one of those smiles that you just can't help but be mad at. I call it. It's like a teddy bear with glasses, and he tried to. It's like he's more like an otter. It's like otters are savage, vicious. So I got to thinking, it's like, what would Ricky Ruff be in the animal kingdom? And I have found it. Bing. Is that not Ricky Ruff?
I see Tony Bierman in that too.
Who?
Tony Bierman.
I don't know who that is.
Rich and everybody. I see him in that.
Oh, okay. Oh, Tony. Yeah, Tony.
He kind of has that look too.
A little bit. But yeah, it's just like that. That's Ricky. That's Ricky. That's absolutely Ricky. Because I was going to put a side by side, but then I realized I don't have Ricky's picture.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I never took it. I was just using a rhino cutout.
Now you got it.
Now I do got it. What's up, Rock? It's a party.
Okay. Well, I know it's good to keep the time for a Thursday night, but
oh, what is that? Phyrexis?
Infect card.
Oh.
At least it wasn't the 15-minute run of one of the biggest empire.
Actually, at Gen Con, I got killed in an hour.
Fun couch.
And I'll let you know.
1 hour.
Above the board, I'm training with other stuff.
Right. Okay. Yep. All right.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's the black enchant creature.
Right. I think it's going to be past all the Phyrexi Yen stuff.
The last one, if Emerald Spire
What's it called?
horrible.
I'm ready to get next level. Then you find out what I
Oh,
got.
Phyrexis.
Yeah.
Phyresis?
It was so horrible.
Phyresis.
Phyresis. Oh.
This equipment is so bad.
Commander.
Yeah.
Whoever commander is.
Yeah, I
Phyresis. There we go. Thank you.
As I go.
No, I'm training.
Come on. There it is. Enchanted creature has infect. Phyresis. Okay. Phyresis. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's counterintuitive with the rest of your burn, because you're burning down their life. You want the cows to hit them for life damage, because you're essentially giving them 30 life if you split your damage like that. I don't like it.
Well, plus your cows get buffs on the attack side, not the defense side. So they just take him out. And,
Yeah.
Just bolt whatever guy you put that on. And
Yeah, they'll just kill that guy, and then you wasted a card slot that could have been Skewer the Critics. You should put a Skewer the Critics in your deck if you haven't already. It's a sorcery bolt that if you deal damage to your opponent, it's 1 red mana to cast.
Was
I always like light up the stage with any red deck, though.
Line up the stage is good, but it can be bad for Minotaurs because you might overturn Angrath and yeah, you could get Angrath and Mogus, and I was like, oh well, I was hoping to cast one of those. And if you don't like that, Lava Spike, but Lava Spike is only to a player.
It wins by pulling Psionic Sliver so that they deal 2 to 3 themselves.
Right, but they get a boost on the back end. Oh, they're just bigger.
They're not bigger. It's an OTK. You tap them down forever until you tutor it up, and then you just like 20 them with having 10 slivers in play. When you play it.
Oh, it's a okay.
You just go wow, and then you get because he's just tapping 10 of his lands during his upkeep every turn.
C is in Charlie.
It's stupid.
What's that?
What side does he want?
And I don't know that those even matter. I don't know what
Are we up and going now?
I haven't heard anything yet.
I have heard what they did.
But yeah. Rockin' Ricky Ruff, the Meerkat.
All kinds of data analysis stuff. If you've ever listened to him talk, that's why he loves running these play tests.
Horny cows. Horny cows.
So
I was happy to see it like really fire off because very seldom do I get to see one of Rock's decks work like Rock intends it to. But when it does, it's a thing of beauty because you don't expect it. Even his $9 Rakdos deck is a good one.
Right, and how quick of a turnaround is there on that?
But yeah, I don't like giving a creature infect. It might seem good on the surface, but if you're not built for infect, then it doesn't matter. And if you're built for infect, you're not using Pheresis anyway.
Yep.
He doesn't either.
He doesn't either.
My day job is cooking some rats up.
So
To make that a day job, just
I don't think there was anything else spoiled that I haven't seen yet.
I wouldn't take profession cooking. I just cook up rats.
And what's the event number?
Oh,
you've got a stamp for that.
I've got a stamp for it, but I don't have the
Tybalt!
Unfortunately.
I cook up rats.
The more I look at Tybalt, the more I like him.
Like, you want him
Honestly, the more I look at Tybalt, the more I like him.
Prime rat.
Like prime rib, only prime rat.
Yeah, prime.
Tybalt, the Rakish Instigator.
Who has jobs?
He's so cool. I was hoping for something a little bit more oomph, but the power level of the other planeswalkers that are at the uncommon stage, he's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I mean, we lost the Frostodon that was in there just for the players can't get off.
Right.
And we're getting him back at the same kind of cost.
Right. So yeah, he's a replacement Frostodon that doesn't die to Wrath.
I need to get my weapon. I need it because I'm gonna have a lightsaber.
I dig the Krinko, the Neheb. Oh my goodness. What is up with this set and their 5/4 tramplers for 4 mana?
I don't know.
Good lord! I didn't even realize how big he was.
That's what she said.
Zing.
You can
Yeah, Neheb.
You can still use your day job check to do this. You don't have to have a day job to be able to
Neheb Dreadlord, 5/4 trample for 4.
Yeah, but he's still playing.
A damn dog.
They said you don't need a day job.
Yeah, pre-gens don't have a day job, but you could still.
Yeah, the new Neheb to your deck? Yeah.
Oh, for the boom, yes, I'm sorry, but he doesn't get any extra.
Like this time would hurt me. But like
no, you get 500
and let it go.
5 points to get them all filled out.
Let's see here. That's a 7/6 for 6 mana.
It doesn't go to credits, I'll tell you that. Because it says a warning here.
I mean, bonus, they're all legendary, so. Bye, Stubbs!
Bye, Stubbs!
Yeah, it must be.
I miss you already.
Pretty good of it, too.
I'll see you Tuesday. Bye. I make everybody rubs their nipples. It feels good when you rub the nipples, especially if you use a little baby oil before you rub the nipples. It makes it so slippery.
What would I have to roll then? I have no idea. I might as well get my first check right now.
You don't have this. You don't have to. And I don't. Usually, you can't check it on the.
You can't check it on the first one.
Oh, well, this is a 4/5 for Flying Trample for 5 mana. Guess they couldn't justify that because he has flying.
Yeah.
Yep, Storev.
Since you don't have a day job, yeah.
There's no reason to not check the box.
Storev, 5/4 Trample for 4.
Okay, roll me a d20.
A 17.
Good.
Got that 17.
Yeah, you could actually buy that.
Yeah.
Oh, that
5/4 Tramplers for 4 mana. Seems good.
Yeah.
Seems real good.
And just be prepared.
It seems like
Starship Combat and it will
Lava
go
Coil is going to be played in a lot more decks now.
And then
So,
the month of May, I am.
so if this
Okay.
is the power level of cards that they're drawing in the standard, I'm legit terrified for what Modern Horizons is going to have in it.
Yeah, true.
Because if these cards are the right power level that they want for standard, whoo!
And Modern Horizons
How
wasn't
much you could buy is what I meant.
So you can buy
intended for
batteries
standard
are,
because it would be
at
too
a level
powerful.
that they're always available.
Yeah.
So it's really
It's
shit.
all based
Actually, batteries
Yeah.
recharge anyways, right?
He's super tame.
Yes, in between sessions.
I mean, he's bad for now standards.
I will put something on because I got 2 nephews.
Especially when you've got,
If they don't show, then we won't. But
Just
I'll
let
you
me know which day,
Um,
which session. I'll put it up and.
Are you available? Do I need to do that sooner rather than later? Or are you kind of
No,
totally out of
I'm
it?
still here until like the 11th of May.
Okay.
But it's such that
Okay.
It's just I better not schedule myself to be employed at that
You
point.
pick up a rifle.
Oh, yeah.
for
I just put my name regular right here.
As
John
laser
Baker.
rifle.
There you go.
I mean, I need
Yeah.
something to
the
something
Fire
real
Red Sea
damage.
Indicator.
I don't know what, as a mystic, I don't remember what you're trained in. Is the
Oh, well,
problem.
that make a problem
Wait,
too.
yeah,
Right.
heuristics they usually are more the caster.
I'll find out when I get home and I look at my actual character when I figured out where everything
Yeah.
is. You know, I still
Wait. Nah, this is the one.
You're welcome.
This is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Obliterator. I was going to say, it's like, no. There was one that did it the other way. It's this one.
Yeah. But he can be played in any deck.
He can't.
The Obliterator has to be mono black.
Yeah, maybe they.
I mean, it helps to be mono black, but it's still a 5/5 for 4 mana with trample and a beastly ability.
Yeah, true.
Instead of bringing points to give you, ranks and culture, they give you this instead.
No, that character.
How much is this guy? It's a $17
Yeah,
card.
but
He's only 17 now?
points for it because one of his abilities gives points on culture.
Only on, if you're looking at this one check down here.
Huh. I don't know. I guess I guess the saving grace for those guys is they can be pushed.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Damien? I'm only off by 2 minutes this time. It's all basic lands. Pathgrinder's so loud tonight. I'm sorry. It's not Pathfinder. It's Starfinder.
Starfinder.
Hello, Starfinders! Sounds like their adventure's over. They must have saved the princess from the dockyard and rescued the transwarp navigation system from the orcs in space.
You've already. Yeah, you can't change it now. You're a bounty hunter. Okay. And that's fine.
Yeah, it's no
This
big
round
deal.
has
You
gotta
can find the
be
spells.
over
You
by
just
now.
got to hit
Damien, do you know how to make custom emotes for Twitch? Do you know how to make custom emotes for Twitch?
I know they allow you to get them later. I know that, like as far as subscribers and stuff.
Right.
Damien says he does.
Yeah, because Brandon had a fantastic idea. I should make Gertrude a custom emote,
So it's not like
and
not a real big penalty.
Yep.
You need subs.
Oh, yeah, you use the resolve. Use it up.
I'm sorry, that was rude.
We all need subs.
We all need subs. So you can't just make the... how are you supposed to attract the subs who come for the emotes if you don't have the emotes to attract the subs? Twitch, this is a flawed system.
Yeah, it is.
I would like to complain. Dear Mr. Steam, your system is flawed. Please fix. Love me. But yeah, that reminds me. I wanted to pull up. I wanted to see if I can make a Gertrude.
We just need one more dead body.
You could, paying for viewers doesn't do anything.
It's called You Pay for Viewers. I'm not going to pay people to watch me.
Because even if you pay them, they're not true viewers.
Right.
They're not going to sub. I'd rather have true viewers that are going to sub eventually.
Right. Real people like Shark with Knees and Penguin Tits.
Once you hit 500, you get
what?
Put on 500 followers? No, 50. I'm at 50 followers, and I just have to get a certain number of chatters and viewers at the same time for the month, and I get affiliate or whatever. Partner, affiliate, whatever it is. Damien's lost his mind.
Well, it's the diabetes that's starting to eat his brain.
Yeah. They lowered it that much. No, you're thinking of partner, not affiliate. Affiliate, you can get subscribers. Partner, you do need the, like, 500. Savannah Alliance.
Savannah Alliance.
I have 2 shiny Savannah Alliance.
That's not going to do me any good.
Why not?
Because I need to... I'm just looking to digitally alter them. I need to make Gertrude.
Oh, yeah, true that. With the derpy face.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could get an emote of an oofy that says oof. And people can pop that up when somebody makes a misplay.
Oh, okay. Danzy is on Rhinos, and he already won. Thanks for watching.
If you're talking about when I stream later, Damien, which I believe you are, I don't know, probably Fortnite.
This one. What land did you need? Oh, Botanical Sanctum.
That's a good land.
The rarest land in all of the land. Because nobody has a Botanical Sanctum. Not an extra one. Not that they're willing to part with. Not that they're... I don't know where I'm going with that. Something about a TV that got looted and stepped on and desecrated by a homeless man, and
You've
then...
been on that kick for Did something happen to your TV, Bob?
No. The bear was telling me all about this weird TV that he saw, you know. Yeah. He was like seeing people looting all over the place. Woo! Damien's got me a Botanical Sanctum. And I got me a big old demon. Oh, that was actually kind of creepy. What you gonna do, brother? What? Wait a minute. I got this. Hang on. Oh no! It's Brutus Beefcake! Book me! Book me! I'll job for you!
He cut you real good, Bob.
Brutus cut everybody.
He did.
Brutus cut everybody.
I want to see what the hell's going on with this.
Yeah, see what's hanging out. See what's going on.
Oh, look.
It's Bryce? Oh, Bryce is the only guy who can go 0-0-1 all night long. all night long. Of course it's Bryce. Was there any doubt? Let me get that up.
It's over. Sam tapped out to Bryce. He conceded.
Ah, well that's good because that way we get a third round out of Sam, and you know maybe his opponent's still here, and you know I don't know.
Maybe I can win next round and go home with surprises.
That's possible.
You got some more oofies?
I did. Dan gave me 3, and there was a breeding pair in the preserve tonight.
Nice.
Super nice. Everybody loves an oofy. Yes, it's a demon. It's Goristo. Oh, I'm backwards here. It's Goristo. Brr, I'm a little demon. Brr, 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 brr. It's like. I'm so Ronry. So Ronry and Sadry are wrong. I don't need 118 revives. Rockin', oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we get to see Rock again. Hang on, I gotta go make sure. Okay, I hear it's a hard pass.
I was hoping there was a same hard pass. I heard. Yes. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm sorry. Not at all. Not at all.
Woot! So apparently, Stubbs did not secure the permission of Sam. He just was kind of like, "Hey, you're gonna be on cam," and like he didn't appreciate that none too much. So Sam hard passed, but bonus round. Oh, we gotta move. Let's get these out the way. Come on. We've got Jackie with Thrill House versus Bryce Huddleston. You know what? Bryce's deck has been named Get Alive for long enough that this is Woo Troll, but I think at this point any deck Bryce plays is going to be called Going the Distance. Because, you know, it's marathon strats right here. You know, he's well hydrated, he's getting it in there. And we're going to see a long match from Bryce. So, I'm excited for this one. Yeah, we got to see Ryan get put up on first. So this one we've got Bryce v. Jackie. Alright. What's his point? 31 of 44. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna be seeing some. This is the #1 card that we're hoping to see out of Jackie's hand, is the Archive Trap, and Bryce is one that's going to be shuffling his library pretty good, so it's going to give Jackie all the opportunities to. Bryce goes down to 19 to get a Hollow Fountain at the end of Jackie's turn, and Jackie already has a Hedron Crab. Hedron Crabs, Hedron Crabs. It's an 0-2 for 1 that mills you for 3 on landfall. They're the Hedron Crabs. I wish I could sing. I really do. Alright. Top 4. Oh, she's got double. Oh, no, she got. Okay, so she had crab. Alright, so Jackie's going to gain 3 life, and it looks like Bryce shocked himself with a Hollowed Fountain to play that. Now Jackie's going to be playing. Bryce mills 3. Jackie gains 1. Passes back to Bryce. And pay 1. We are thought scouring, milling Bryce for. I wonder. Next turn, next game. I'm gonna set this up. Bryce, let's see here. We'll use the we'll use the clue marker. Red clues. We're gonna set this to 60. I'm gonna see if I can count out Bryce's deck as it happens. There we go. I'm going to try to count out Bryce's deck next game, because I have no idea where he is right now. But so Hedron Crab comes down, and top 10, Glimpse the Unthinkable. Glimpse the Unthinkable, 2 mana, mill 10, pretty good, pretty good. Target player can be you if you want, if you're running New Jace or Laboratory Maniac. Both very good cards if you want to mill yourself out, which I kind of want to build a New Jace Laboratory Maniac self-mill deck. It sounds awesome. Because I can Archive Trap. Can I Archive Trap myself? If an opponent. It has to be target opponent. Ding dong. Alright. Thought Scour. Mill Bryce for 2. Jackie draws a card. Oh! Bryce is opting. Jackie goes to Bryce goes to combat, takes Jackie down to 16. Landfall, mill 6. Bryce at 19, I guess. Field of Ruin, the Ipnu Rivulet. Use it! Use it! Use it! Mill for 4. Details. There's no rulings on it. To start attacking land, opponent controls. Each player searches his or library for a basic land. Supreme Verdict, destroying all the creatures. Jackie loses her crabs. That's sad. Oh, Jackie to 13. Let's see here. I use my field of room and I'm going to run up rooms in response to activate field of rooms for using. We still both search for basic lands. So because all of its targets are no longer linked with the ability is countered, so neither player would be countered. Okay, so the ability fails due to not having targets and it goes when it goes to resolve. So no targets, no resolve, no spell, or no ability. Field of Ruin does indeed just go to the graveyard. Jays the Mind Sculptor. And, oh my goodness, Jace and Teferi. The hero of Dominaria. Where are we at on him? $37. Good lordy. What happened? Did Bryce get mono blue in his mono white? yeah, it's not mono anymore. It's not Martyr proc. It's Woo Troll. It is. Look at that. I'm back to 5 minutes response time. Who won that one, please? Who won that game? Okay, thank you. Alright, Jackie did get there. Okay. So, that's good. Let's see here. That one. Blue victory for Jackie. Okay. Yeah. He unfortunately did mix blue. He was walking with a tray of water and it splashed a little bit into his deck. It's unfortunate, but you know, everybody goes through, you know, through, what do they call it, the experimental phase. Blue, not even once. Okay, so Jackie was able to get him before Teferi was able to ruin him. Alright, so Bryce is going to be at 20 live, Jackie's going to be at 20 live, and Bryce is going to start off with 53 cards in deck, because you draw 7. boy. Where is it at? There it is. There it is. Oh. Yay. Oh, fiddle. Alright. Let's... Alright. Bryce making sure he's got the best... Well, there were 14. So 14, 1, 2, 3, 4. 14 says that we're going to have 7 after round 1. And then Bryce drew. So, Bryce drew in the first round. So, he's... Oh, let's see here. There were. That means that there were 5 and 2 that drew, and then of those, we'll say 6, 3 of them, possible 3. So, yeah, possibly. They could possibly play another round, but I, unfortunately, am only able to broadcast 3 rounds. But that's just the way it goes in the wild Midwest. Oh, God. Oh. What didn't I do? Oh, Okay, so there's the cut. Bryce is going to start with 53 cards in deck. I'm excited. I'm going to see if I can count the mill. It's going to be bad. All right, Bryce is keeping the 7. And he's on the play, so no draw first. Jackie deciding if she wants to keep. Jackie's going to throw it back and pick a 6. Alright, while we are shuffling that up, I can take a moment to talk to you about slapping Benjamin Seidel. We are looking for 100 subscriptions over on the YouTube channel. That's TheZone521. And once we reach that 100 subscriber mark, we are going to slap Ben Seidel as hard as humanly possible. Because that's just how it happens. But I got to get to 100 subscribers first. And once we do, it's going to be great. I'm going to film it. I'm going to show it. I'm going to loop it over and over and over again. Because I think you're worth it. He keeps asking me. Alright. Crack a fetch. Go to 52 cards. Pays alive. Hallowed Fountain untapped, he said? Yes. 8-17. And Jace's Phantasm comes down. Bryce is opting and decides to draw that card. Goes to 51 cards. Plays an island. Passes turn. Jace's Phantasm is a 1/1 flyer that becomes a 5/5 flyer if an opponent has 10 or more cards in their graveyard. Crack a fetch. Goes for a swamp. Jackie tapping 2 plays and Spell Snare. Spell Snare protects Bryce from milling. 10 draws a card for turn. Plays a Flooded Strand, passes turn. He is on the typical blue I can't play unless you play mode. And I think at this point Jackie can absolutely just like put pressure on him, but with the Jace's Phantasm. But I mean, he does have a 17 turn clock. It's not good, but Tome Scour, gonna go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna put him down to 45, and Jace's Phantasm's gonna have 5 or 1 or 2 cards. Crack a Fetch. There is no response to the fetch. She's going to, because he has to fetch first. Alright, Crack a Fetch, get an island. And Jackie's going to attempt to Archive Trap him. It's not response. It's after you've done that Archive Trap. Logic Knot. I smell Logic Knot. Logic Knot for 5. Six, 7. I mean, you're not... Logic Knot for 8, so... It counters it unless you pay 8. Mana Leak. Okay. Just counter it. So Bryce Mills, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 31 cards left in Bryce's library. This is kind of fun. Bryce draws for turn. Goes down to 30. Lots of stuff in the graveyard. It's an Archive Trap, it's a Mana Leak, it's a... Archive Trap? Yep. You get to see. So Jackie gets Archive Trap surgically extracted from her deck. That's a blow, but it's far from death. It's just less than ideal. Instant speed, Phyrexian mana, exile a card from a graveyard, and all copies of it from hand and library and graveyard. Okay. All right. What's Bryce going to do with the rest of his turn? Passes it back to Jackie. Never mind. Forget me. Ignore it. Yep. Jackie gains a life with her tapped dual land. She goes to 19. It's going to run out of gas at this point. Oh, yeah. Snapcaster, target the logic knot, and counter all of it. Bryce is just, he is not having any of it. So he's also keeping, with the logic knots, he's also keeping his graveyard to a manageable size to keep the Jace's Phantasm. He's a 1. They got exiled, so 1 in the air. You should be doing that. Well, not anymore. You don't have a 6 cards in the graveyard. Because of the logic knot, he's able to just make sure that Jace's Phantasm does not get any bigger. Bryce draws a card, attacks for 2, passes it back to Jackie. Phantasm is left open. She can use him as a blocker against the Snappy. Mill 4 with the Ipnu Rivulet. Bryce goes to 25 cards in library. Flash in the Snapcaster. Targeting Path to Exile. Go ahead and get that. Jackie gets a basic. Yeah, don't forget your basic, Jackie. Yes. Bryce goes to his turn, 24 cards in library. Activating the Celestial Colonnade. Swing for a lot, 11. That's big. Oh. He's got way too much life left. By life, I mean graveyard or library size. Oh, not good. No bueno. No bueno. Jackie, you need blockers. Jackie, you gotta mill him. Jackie, get him. Are you hellbent? Oh my god, Jackie's hellbent. Not good. Not good. Colonnade goes attack. There's 11. Oh, I guess it's 4. Or 8. Yeah, 2 snappies and a colonnade. Bryce gets down to 22 cards in library. Activate and swing in. Unfortunately, Jackie can't get there in game number 2, but I'm really liking this countdown technique. Alright. And we are... I don't know why I re-downloaded that. I already got that. Let's discard that. Alright, so... Bryce picks up game number 2 win. Everybody's life total gets reset to 20. And we begin anew. Now comes the interesting part. Does Bryce draw first? Or no, this is Jackie. Jackie lost that one. She has the option. Yeah. He's she's absolutely gonna play first. Make Bryce draw first. So he's gonna, without mulligans, he's gonna start the game with 52 cards in deck. Maybe he has a lifeline or ley line. If he has a ley line, that could be problematic. If Leyline does come down, it's all but over. But I didn't see a Leyline, and here's the hoping he doesn't actually have it. Oh, okay. Jackie's primed and ready to go. Bryce is the one who's taking his sweet time. Rubber match. Down to the wire. Very real. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control. And I think I like it. Bryce cuts Jackie. Jackie cuts Bryce. Bryce draws his 7. Yeah, Jackie's on the play, Bryce is on the draw, and she's throwing it back. Bryce seems like he's keeping, so he's going to start with 52 cards in deck after he draws for his first turn, of course. So I guess he currently has 53. I don't want to jump any guns here. Bryce cuts Jackie once more. Oh, Jackie goes to 5. This does not bode well. Does not bode well at all. Jackie could benefit from a Jace Beleren, I think. Both players draw a card, or you just draw a card. I don't know. It's dangerous giving your opponents cards, but it's going to keep you in gas better. Oh, maybe Howling Mine. Maybe Howling Mine. Let them draw themselves to death. Five. Let's see what we got here. Sure, scry that. Gonna keep that on top. Wait. Oh! Jackie decided to draw first. My goodness. Crack the Fetch goes down to 19. Gets in his land. Should have gotten Watery Grave. If at all possible, you always get both. But I guess knowing that your opponent has Field of Ruin makes him get it. I mean, it's not like he's going to kill you evenly. He's going to really kill you, or he's going to just, or he's not going to kill you. So, just the option. So he did draw down to 50. Or he's at 52. So Thought Scour puts 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw for turn. Search for Azcanta. So she gains alive. Alright, keeping it, not throwing it into the graveyard. Azcanta's got 5 in there. Bryce drew a card. Wait. 53 minus 5 to... He should be at 47. No. Is it 46? I believe 46. 53. Draw to 52. Or 53. It's Tombscour to 48. Draw for the turn he plays as Kanta. 47. Drew for the turn after he kept it. So 46 right now. And she cracked a fetch. Glimpse the unthinkable. Gets 10. Oh, Bryce thinking about it. It says sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Goes to 36 cards in deck. Jackie's halfway there. Living on a prayer. Keeping it as Kanta flips. Look at the top 4. Reveal non-creature, non-land. Put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library. So every activation is going to... You may reveal. Jackie gets another land. Gets a Jace's Phantasm. Passes turn over to Bryce. Bryce... Path to Exile, the... oh. Dispel. Boo! Wanted to see that Psychic Strike. Bryce draws for turn. Psychic Strike. Psychic Strike is counter spell, they mill 2. So Jackie passes. What's up, Danzy?
Got there.
Awesome.
Getting so drowsy.
So you big winner tonight, huh?
2-1.
Oh, you lost round 2?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's real house.
Let's bring you in. Alright, Thought Scour. Trying to get Bryce for 5. He's thinking about it.
Shouldn't I say he's going in the bracket?
Snotcaster and negate.
He's not going for speed.
Bryce draws for turn. Goes to combat, swings for 2. Jackie to 17.
Snappy snap.
Ambush Viper. Jackie draws.
He has done his deed.
He drawn Crab. She has a Crab. Oh, no landfall to follow up. That's sad. And we are as Kanta-ing.
Non-creature, non-land.
Non-creature, non-land.
Non-creature, non-land. So basically a counter spell.
Yep. And that's a good counter spell to get.
Yeah, it is.
Because that lets him keep Jace's Phantasms in check. That's how he was keeping Jackie from killing him last game.
That means I counter everything as well.
Untap, draw a card for turn. Bryce to 31. Goes to combat, swings with the Ambush Viper. Jackie to 15.
Woo!
Bryce does have the Colonnade one more time, and if he feels necessary, he'll close it out quicker with that. But right now he wants to keep his Kanta mana open. And counter mana, because Logic Knot is a very, very real threat to Jackie. Do we get no landfall? Do we get landfall? No landfall yet. Pass the turn back to Bryce. Bryce draws. Path to Exile on to Crab. Goodbye, Crabby. We knew ye well. Bryce goes to combat.
Jack, you got something to say?
Jackie puts the hold on Bryce's combat. Alright. So we are into combat. Jackie gets beats for 2. Beats by Dre.
Beats by Viper.
Beats by Viper. Jackie's turn. Landfall would have been nice for a crab, but unfortunately it's only alive.
That's why the cookie crumbles. 3-mana, Mind Funeral.
Jackie goes for a Mind Funeral, and that's absolutely going to draw a Logic Knot. Oh, Snapcaster gonna probably just negate it. Okay, so Snapcaster on the stack. Goes for a Psychic Strike. Gotta counter it. Logic Knot. There's the Logic Knot. Okay, so negate, gets targeted by the Snapcaster. 2 cards exiled for the Logic Knot, which Jackie cannot pay for. So, Snappy, very much alive. Now we have 2. Now we're getting for 4 beats. Jackie goes down to 6, and that sounds like the bells. They toll for Jackie. She does not have enough life to survive another onslaught like that, nor does she have enough gas to get through Bryce's hand of counterspell. So it's unfortunate. Trying for a Mind Funeral. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Aw. Gets down to 20 cards in deck, but that's just not enough to get there. Sorry, Jackie. Sorry for your loss. Bryce gets the beats, gets the win.
Bryce is actually the 2nd game done out there right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty hot. So Bryce gets there in 3, because Jackie did get him game 1. So
I'm thinking there's a high possibility we're not having another round.
Well, whether you have another round or not, I only stream 3, so. Because what? Go ahead. Because Bryce drew?
Well, no. Well, Bryce drew, but that kind of affected it.
Alright.
But Gonzalez and Captain were the only 2 undefeated.
And
Captain said we're playing it out.
Hot.
Draw, and then one of these guys come
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Hot dog. Good on you, Captain.
So he said we're playing it out, and then he beat him.
Awesome. Anyway, 3 fantastic rounds. Like I said, I had good matches for you tonight. In round 1, we got to see Danzy beat Stubbs in the face with Rhino, back-to-back Rhinos, getting it done all the time. Danzy and 2 over Stubbs. Then we got to see Rock just absolutely wreck Ryan King's face in game 1, and then Stompy turned up its abilities and took the last 2 games in that match. So sorry on you, Rock, but Ryan King got there in 3. And then round 3, we just saw Jackie and Bryce go 3 games. Not the distance of all 50 minutes in the round, but Jackie did get him out there in game number 1, and then unfortunately she discovered how potent of a card Logic Knot really is, and that's just unfortunate. But Bryce got there in 3, so you know, the only match that didn't go 3 was Danzy, and I feel good about that because we got to see Rhinos take to the victory.
Yeah, that's always good.
So 3 rounds. I'm done for this evening. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. The Pathfinders Starfinders wrapped up early tonight, so it looks like they rescued something from someone and something and killed Space. They shot Space in the face, and now we're done. So good on you, Starfinders. I hope you find it soon. Here's a hint. It's the big bright thing in the sky. But we, Danzy, do you have anything to say before we get out of here?
Always go with the Rhinos.
Always go with the Rhinos. It's 2019. It's the year of the Rhino.
Oh, yeah.
Rhino does not disappoint. I don't know why Ricky Ruff decides to not win I guess he was just sick of winning too much.
Rhinos and they're proving him wrong.
Ricky, what do you have to say for yourself? Looks just like him, doesn't it?
Rhino showed up every single game tonight.
Woo!
Every single game.
That's how you win your way to the top. Anyway, did Jackie get to see my preview card?
That's Bob's preview card.
Savage. Oh, it was good. It's good.
I feel good about it. I had to redo that charcoal like 3 times. I didn't like the angle that it was coming out as. Like, you know what? I gotta get new charcoal. So there it is. Anyway, three matches, 3 really good rounds, and you know, we got to see Jackie win a game, not a match. We got to see Rock win a game, not a match, but still really good when they fire off well, and just to see the look on their opponent's face when it's like, oh, that just happened. Yeah. Bryce not used to being beaten in less than 45 minutes, so anyway, so three rounds, I'm done. Jackie, do you have anything to say before we head out?
Rip Liliana?
Rip Liliana. Hopefully she stays dead this time. Anyway. Massgrave, Liliana, Jace. They can share eternity together in the 6 feet down. I'm going to get out of here for tonight. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. WrestleMania weekend, right, Danzy? Woo! That's right. WrestleMania 376 or something like that. They stopped counting because they didn't want people to think they were old. So they stopped counting it at 29. Wasn't it?
35.
Yeah, but they stopped counting at 29. Because they didn't like the hip youngness of WrestleMania to show its age with 30, because 30 is old but 29 is sexy. It's kind of like Magic. Magic was funny that way. We had 10th edition, and then they decided to go all Madden and release the core set every year with the date. So 10th edition and then 11th edition was M10, so that was confusing. And then to make it even more confusing, what was it? Let's say we got 15. Then 16th edition was Origins. Then we took 2 years off, and now the 18th edition of Magic the Gathering is Core 19. So instead of being a year ahead or a year behind, they're still now they're really behind, because you know 11th edition was M10, so you know they got behind on themselves. But now M19 is 18th edition. I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's why I can't sleep at night, because dumb things like that keep me awake. It's like, why can't they just call it what it is? Why can't they just call it? Why don't they just call it like the anniversary edition? Yeah. Anniversary 14, anniversary 19, anniversary, you know, anniversary edition.
Anniversary edition. Here's some crap you're not gonna play.
I play core sets. There are many modern decks that run core set cards. Young Pyromancer debuted in a core set.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wrap it here.
Here's one card you're gonna play and a bunch of crap.
Let's wrap here and call it Gucci.
M19 is a good set. I'll give it to them. They did good on that.
Yeah, they came back with a blast.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, it's like, hey, we've been away from core for a while.
Origins was like their last hurrah.
Origins was good. 19 was great. I feel good about the core set. It's where these reprints should be, because it's not good to have Negate and Opt printed in every set just to keep it standard viable. That's what a core set is for. Your evergreen cards. I don't like how it's 50-50. It should be 75% reprints that are needed for any format, and 25% new cards. Of course, Grizzly Bear.
Hell yeah.
Gotta have Grizzly Bear. What's the point in having Magic if you're not playing Grizzly Bear? Anyway, I'm out for this weekend. I hope you had a great time. I had a blast. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Danzy. Thank you, Stubbs. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. I've been Evil Bob, reminding you that however you choose to live your life, I approve. Have a good night. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you back on Tuesday. Goodbye.